We have to test you. What was I going to tell you? Oh, I'm trying to get a tape of this, but I was walking by the studio yesterday. This is just how much fun it is around us. We have a little compound here, and Richard and Sal have their own office. So Richard and Sal were calling into some internet radio show. It was like a swap and shop where you can call in and sell stuff. And Sal gets on this guy's show, and he's like, I mean, I doubt not one person in the world heard it. But Sal gets on and goes, hey, I want to sell, my grandpa was in WW2, and we've always had this beautiful jar of gold teeth right from the prisoners at Auschwitz, these actual Jewish teeth. And the guy, the host must be like completely like not paying attention because he's like, how much? How much would you like to sell that for, sir? I'm watching this thing. It was so great.
The Mr. Stop and Shop guy has a lot on his mind, too.
And then Richard called in, and Richard thought it was so funny. He just started laughing. They cut him off. He couldn't hold it together. I know that feeling. So I gotta find a copy of that to play for everyone. It's really funny. Those guys just bust balls all day. Let me see.
You just got wasted there.
Sal's such a pisser. I got to just play the beat. I'll play this whole call tomorrow, but I'm just going to play a little bit of it. Sal calls a swap and shop radio show where you can sell stuff over the air, you know? And it's amazing how the host doesn't even react when Sal tries to sell Auschwitz gold teeth from Jews on the swap and shop. I just got to play a little bit of it, all right?
All right.
Because we're running out of time.
Well, hi, folks, and a very pleasant Tuesday. Welcome to Tradio, where we buy, sell, trade, and...
It's called Tradio.
Whoa, what a voice on this guy.
Tuesday. Yeah, anyway, so you can tell he doesn't listen to the person because this is amazing.
Tradio.
Giveaway on a non-commercial basis. Let's wheel and deal. And caller number one, welcome to the Tradio Show.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, sir. I hope you are.
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. My name's Jack Devaney. And I inherited this from my great-great-grandfather. It was from WW2. It's a jar containing several gold teeth from Auschwitz. I don't have the value of the gold teeth. I know it was picked out of one of the prisons in the camps, and it's about 7-8 teeth, about 11 ounces of gold Jewish teeth from Auschwitz.
Okay.
And it's authentic, comes with a certificate of authenticity. Is a picture of my great-grandfather in front of the camps holding the jar.
Okay.
I figure we get maybe $75 to $100 for it.
Okay.
My uncle also used to work in a medical lab. It's a used urine cup from Miltonboro, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity, and it still has some used urine left in the cup, and we want $1,500 for that.
Okay, sir, how can we reach you, please?
You can reach me on my work line, a toll-free, as a matter of fact, 1-800-922-WINE, W-I-N-E. I'm in the liquor business.
That's Jackie's number.
And your number again is 800...
922-WINE, W-I-N-E.
Okay, thank you for...
Do you believe that?
He just gives the number. Doesn't judge.
So great, too, because it's just so Sally goes, my great-great-grandfather was in WW2. How long ago does Sal think WW2 was? That his great-great-grandfather was.
Yeah, it's not the Civil War.
Yeah. He probably thinks it's like 900 years ago.
My grandfather fought in the World War II.
Yeah. My dad was in World War II.
Right, I mean, come on. Sal's 40.
Then Richard lost. Richard was the guy on the phone with the guy next, and Richard couldn't even hold it together. He just started laughing. They hung up on him. Want to hear that part?
He had nothing to sell.
All right, I'll give it to you quick. A little bonus tape.
You call. Okay, caller number 5. Welcome to the Tradio Show.
Tradio.
Hi, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how you doing today?
Doing well. What can I do for you?
Well, I got 3 items to sell.
Okay.
My grandson, hold on one second, I wrote them down here. My grandson he's selling a motorcycle. Hello?
Yes.
Hi, hold on, I got them written down here, I'm sorry. He's selling a motorcycle. I'm trying to find what year it is here. Hold on. Yeah.
2738 if you'd like to be on the Tradio call today. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, hi, I'm sorry. It's a motorcycle.
Okay.
For my grandson.
Okay.
I'm looking and scrambling here for the year. I'm sorry, my place is a mess.
Okay, you want to call us? You want to call us back when you get all your information?
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
1973.
All right, good. Okay.
Motorcycle.
All right, what else do you have for us?
200, and I got a hair dryer that I want to sell.
Okay.
And hold on, I got the box over here with all the information. Hold on. Westinghouse.
Okay, sir.
And hold on. I'm looking for the.
All right, 27. Excuse me, sir. 27.
Yeah.
If you'd like to be on the Tradio show today, go ahead, sir. And what was your third item, please?
The third item. I got a walker that I used to use.
Okay.
And I don't need to use it anymore. I got an operation, and
Okay, how can we reach you today, sir?
I'm sorry, this is hard with it, but it's a brand name walker.
Okay, we'll be back after the break with more of your Tradio.
It sounded like he was crying at work.
It was funny. Hey, Tradio. Sounds like a pretty good gig. You just take calls, and you don't even have to really listen to what anyone's saying. I got some Auschwitz
You don't want
teeth.
to listen.
Are you like me? I get offended when Richard does his female voice.
I know, nobody ever buys it. The guy keeps saying, sir, sir.
And I'm upset that they think it's a man. That's his female. It's clearly a woman.
And I say to myself, no, wait a minute, that's his female voice.
Welcome to Tradio.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking for an easy gig in radio when I get out of radio. Like, I want to keep my hand in it.
Maybe you'll take over Tradio.
Maybe not have so much responsibility. That seems like a perfect occupation for me. I mean, I'll have to yuck it up, I guess.
Radio.
Please, if you could just get out your information, please.
Your third item, please.
Third item, please. Yeah. I like to do that.
Tradio.
Welcome to Tradio. That first word he says is pretty awesome. Wait.
Well, hi, folks, and a very pleasant Tuesday. Welcome
Tuesday. Folks. He even gets the L in folks.
Folks.
Hello, folks. Tuesday. I like that guy. I like Tradio.
Wait till he says Tradio. Tradio is funny.
I might start my own Tradio. Actually, that sounds like too much work. All right. Good, okay.
And finally, listen to this. By now, we have all heard the already classic prank where Sal Governale attempts to sell gold teeth taken from Jews in concentration camps.
Hey, by the way, that's on the Tradio show? That was so great.
Yes.
It's this internet radio show where you call in and you can sell anything you want. And people listen to it, I guess. I don't know.
Who is the host of Tradio? Have we ever learned his name?
I don't know, but the guy was like, hello, welcome to Tradio.
It's Tuesday.
Well, these guys called Tradio again. This is the second call.
Yeah?
But it's a different host.
Oh.
And this guy gets totally frazzled by these guys. You want to hear that?
Yes.
All right, here it is, Tradio. This is Sal and Richard again. Hassling. But it's not that same guy. But this guy's, he's pretty, like, announcer-ish, too.
Well, good afternoon, and
well, good afternoon.
He is, definitely.
But the other guy has a much more...
This guy's close, though, shit.
Yeah. Here, I'll compare the other guy. Wait.
Well, hi, folks, and a very pleasant Tuesday. Well,
Tuesday. Well, good afternoon, and welcome into Tradio. That is, if you have anything you like to buy, sell, trade, or just...
They didn't try to pass off Jew teeth again, but, but listen, you got to come up with new bits here.
Simply give away. Let's get to our first caller. Good afternoon. You're caller number 1. You're on Tradio.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Very, very good. My name is Jungle Bunny, and I have a very
Jungle Bunny. Jungle Bunny.
Jungle Bunny.
My name is Jungle Bunny.
Jungle Bunny.
Okay, Nick Goose is on the other line.
Jungle Bunny. Like, that's just not even a name, Jungle Bunny.
Jungle Bunny.
Gold Bunny. Is Gold his middle name?
Yeah.
Hi, this is John Gold Bunny.
Yeah, it's really like, it only works if it's, that's like saying, this is Ugly Jew.
Yeah, right.
Or a woman calling it, I'm
Exactly.
Liz
Zards. It's just retarded.
You're right. This is anti-disestablishmentarianism.
He just loves those words. He's doing this for his own entertainment.
John Galbunny.
This is smelly spick.
Because the guy's not going to say John Goldbunny. Yes, Mr. John Goldbunny.
Does that smell E?
This is smelly spick.
All right, let's start the call over again. Here we go.
Well, good afternoon and welcome into Tradio. That is if you have anything you like to buy, sell, trade, or just simply give away. Let's get to our first caller. Good afternoon. You're caller number 1. You're on Tradio.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Very, very good. My name is John Goldbunny, and I have a very efficient device I inherited from Uncle about 15 years ago.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, it's a portable, refuelable, flammable cross. It was once used by the Klan, and you can place it on lawns.
275-9738, number to call here on the Tradio.
See, that guy doesn't fall for it.
No.
The other guy was
the other
like...
guy wasn't even listening, as you said.
Yeah, the other guy was like, I've got genuine Jew teeth from Auschwitz. Yeah.
I got a suggestion for Dennis Songberry, man. How about Tuesday's Gone by Skinner with that guy's Tuesday?
Well, this guy apparently listens to the callers.
Yes.
So it's not as funny, but...
On this Wednesday afternoon. Good afternoon. You're caller number 3.
You got flummoxed.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
I'm doing good, thanks. This is Rusty. I'm calling to sell a Westinghouse barometer. It measures barometric pressure, precipitation, measures humidity, temperature, also measures cloudiness, polar orbiting. It measures the geostationary satellites, measures Doppler radar. It measures high altitude moisture. It measures the frost index, measures typhoon probability. Are you with me there still?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. Measures
I'm
carbon
suicidal.
offsets, measures water vapor,
Be great if the guy was hanging himself in the corner.
measures the jet streams, measures clear air turbulence,
Okay, sir.
measures the pollen index,
Okay, sir. Sir, that's enough. That's enough.
measures sperm count. What's going on?
Okay, that's enough. You've done. You explained what this does. Okay.
Well, I just want to let you know because this is a high dollar one. I'm selling it for $150.
Okay.
I got it for $200, but it also, if you're a farmer, it measures crop yield, measures radioactive aerosols, volcanic gases, hydroelectric synchronicity.
Okay, sir. That's enough. I need your number.
And if you're, I'm sorry, just one more thing real quick. If you're near the mountains, it measures seismic shock waves.
Okay, sir.
And for your car, it measures oil pressure, tire pressure, and if you're a farmer, again, it measures soil.
Never before in Tradio since I've been here have I've received calls like that. Okay, good afternoon.
I think in Tradio, he's never even received any calls.
How about, this is Greasy Wop.
Hold on. It keeps going, because now the real fans of Tradio get upset.
Today you're on Tradio.
Hello, this is Harry Wang. How are
not
you?
yet.
I'm fine, sir.
First Harry Wang call.
Harry Wang.
Hi, this is Harry Wang.
Good. Unfortunately, I sold my chicken coop due to the bad economy, and I have a professional breeding kit for my chickens I like to sell.
Okay.
It's one professional breeding kit. It contains 2 holding vices for the female hens, and it has 1 straddle for the male cock, which includes a cock ring. And the cock ring is made of stainless steel. It's placed around the cock to hold the cock in place while the female is placed in position for breeding. And the cock's performance has been proven effective about 90% of the time with the cock ring, and we've been pleased with the cock ring and the way it straddles the female, and we're pleased with the performance of that. And I want $45 for the cock ring.
Okay.
We also have a pussycat that just passed away. We're selling her favorite.
And looks like we got weird calls today.
That's when he
Good
cuts
afternoon,
it
the
off.
caller number 5.
Pussycat.
All right. I don't want to sell anything. I just want to tell you that my wife and I are standing in agreement with you against these crank calls, and what we bind on earth is bound in heaven. We bind any forces that's trying to come against you and against this radio station today in Jesus' name.
Well, I'll tell you,
Yeah, it's getting like it's turning into a whole thing.
A war.
How about
Yeah.
that's not a prank call?
Yeah, right.
appreciate that because they're out today, I tell you.
Yeah, they are. Come on.
And how much for that clan cross?
Exactly.
Hold on.
I appreciate your call, sir.
You have a blessed day.
Same to you. Bye-bye. Good afternoon.
Well, Jesus loses this battle because listen what happens next.
Your caller number 9.
We got disconnected. I was selling the barometer. I forgot to say it measures soil productivity.
And we're 21 minutes past the hour. We're going to take about a 3.5-minute break. We'll be back with more of your phone calls when Tradio returns.
There is no commerce going on Tradio today.
Tradio. So it's the continuing saga of the boys and Tradio.
Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday.
Anything else, Lisa?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you that Howard 100 News has found a man who sells Nazi memorabilia, including actual jewelry made from the gold teeth of Jews killed in the Holocaust. The man named Ron Peterson says he's not an anti-Semite, but that he's been collecting Third Reich memorabilia for 35 years. Peterson has faced intense scorn for trying to make money off the items and for not simply donating them to a Holocaust museum.
Yeah, I mean, why doesn't he call into Tradio?
Yeah, really.
I bet you'd get cut off.
Did the guy think he wouldn't meet some negative feelings there? I mean,
yeah, there's other things to collect, like Batman figures.
Think of the sheer tragedy of that.
By the way, later in the day, I think Howard TV has tape of Lisa, who was at an award show many years ago with Dr. Dre and Ed Lover. Mm-hmm. And I guess they're presenting an award, and they break into a rap, and then Lisa is part of their team, like, I guess, dances.
Oh, you dance?
With Ed Lover and Dr. Dre. So I can't wait to see that.
A long time ago.
I'm gonna check it out.
It was on Tradio.
You should get a job on Tradio.
You know, it reminds me of terrestrial radio. We had to always give out the phone number to call in, like those Tradio guys do. I don't miss that.
You know, yesterday, Penny, why don't you do your headlines, and then I'll give to the Enema Weekend. And also, I mean, Richard and Sal are driving that Tradio guy crazy.
Oh, yeah?
That's one of my news headlines.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, you know, Richard started calling Tradio, making the prank calls almost 10 years ago.
Right.
And it was a Christmas tradition. He'd go back home when he was living in Florida and call into Tradio. So he's at a local bar and blabbing away about all his prank calls. Sure enough, the word gets to Tradio that it's Richard who's doing it, so they call his parents thinking it's a young kid, saying, you know, your kid better stop calling, Tradio, making these prank calls. And his parents said, well, you know, my son's 27 years old, so yes, I will tell him to stop.
Yeah, we'll give him a call over there in New York City. How old is your son? 47.
Your young son was in a bar bragging.
Here, well, I'll show you. They are driving this guy crazy. You know, the original host guy. And I think, I think they're actually making his show interesting because you're learning that he's a Christian, and the audience is all up in arms about Richard and Sal. And this one, Sal starts it off, and he first is trying to sell a Schvuggy buzzer.
Quality item.
So they just drive this guy nuts. And, you know, he's such a professional announcer, this guy. You know, he's so like this that he's almost dropped all of that now. He's becoming a personality because he has to talk about Richard and Sal. And here you go.
Let's go to our first caller. Good afternoon. You're caller 1 on Tradio. You're on the air.
God be with you. This is Reverend Arthur Lang. How are you today?
Fine, preacher. How about you?
Well, we have some great items for sale. One particularly for a small business owner. It's called the Schvuggy button. Are you familiar with the Schvuggy button?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, that alerts you when black people come into your store so you can keep an eye on them.
Okay, good afternoon. You're caller number 2.
I have a homemade electric tiller, and I'm asking $800 for it. And remember to pray for the people that call in and don't really know what they're saying.
Let's do that because God will do it with them in one way or the other.
Yes, sir. You sure will. You know, Jesus said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do."
And they don't know what they're doing, do they?
I don't think Jesus was talking about Tradio.
Right. I think the people who are calling in know what they're doing.
Yeah.
He was talking about the money changers.
Yes, right.
Okay.
You have a blessed day, sir.
You do the same. Bye-bye. Good afternoon. You're caller number 3.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Good. I agree with the good Reverend. Hopefully the prank calls will cease eventually. Anyway, I have a signature series Robin Quivers High Colonics kit, which includes 2 gallons of anal cleansing coffee, a sphincter tube, an enema bag, and a used zucchini with 2 sausages that were used in her vagina. Not.
Good afternoon, you caller 4.
Yeah, hi. I'm interested in that Robin Quivers High Colonics.
Okay, good afternoon, you're caller number 5.
Hello, God bless you, Andy. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Very good. I have a special edition Aryan Nation starter kit. It comes with shackles, chains, a used noose from Lakewood, Georgia, a Grand Dragon robe.
Okay, I tell you what, it seems like we're getting kind of all the calls today, aren't we? Good afternoon, you're caller number 6.
Good afternoon, Andy.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good, thank you. So I got a used Lexington steel penis pump. I'm at.
Okay. Good afternoon, you're caller number 7.
Andy.
Yeah.
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing okay, I guess. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Boy, the imps of Satan are out today, aren't they?
I tell you what, there's got to be a full moon somewhere.
That's right.
You have a good day, okay?
You too, bud.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good afternoon, you're caller number 8.
Good afternoon, sir. First of all, I rebuke those 2 pranksters in the name of Jesus Christ. You're a good man, Andy, and you don't need to put up with this nonsense.
I appreciate that, sir.
All right. Secondly, I do have a 12-gauge shotgun that I think I was going to put up for sale, but I might use it for those 2 fellas if they keep doing this to us. It's not fair.
I'm tempted to say, let me rent it from you.
I hope that...
He's getting a whole personality.
Really?
Andy.
He's for shooting the call.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to sell it right up over here.
I think this is giving Andy purpose more than just taking Tradio calls.
Goodness.
And we're learning about Christianity and...
Yeah, but that's not a very Christian sentiment, shooting them.
No, that's very Christian.
It is, yeah.
Infidels.
The good Lord is looking out for them. Okay, now let's get down to business. How much did that fella before want for that penis pump?
Sir.
Because my pecker is quite small. I can use a good stretching on it.
No.
Okay.
Sucked him right in.
Okay, good afternoon. You're caller number 9.
Boy, you sure are hard to get a hold of. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
All right, buddy. Look, I'm looking for anybody out there who went to Western High School. If he had any annuals from, say, 71 to 73, if he'd be interested in selling.
Okay,
He's looking for his yearbook.
Oh, my.
Annuals, they call them.
Oh.
I'm
glad you know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I've listened to this a few times. I'm way ahead of you on it.
I appreciate you calling.
Okay, I appreciate it a lot, buddy. Have a good day.
Same to you.
Bye-bye.
Good afternoon. You're caller number 10.
Hi, Andy. It's Ethel. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Good, good. I'm calling about that feller a while ago that said he went to Western High Schools looking for the yearbooks.
All right.
Yeah, I recognize that feller's voice. That was Steve Brandano. I remember sucking his pecker at a sock hop in 1930.
Okay, good afternoon. You're caller number 11.
Yes, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How about you?
I was doing good till I was riding down the road and listening to the ugly, crazy, mean perverts. So, but they, people like that, the Lord will deal with them eventually.
Absolutely. Okay, thanks for your call.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good afternoon. You're caller number 12.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
It's me again. I wanted to call back and tell y'all, we're praying for y'all, brother. That's, it's a shame that, there's a lot of nice, sweet Christian ladies that listen to this station. And there's a shame that they've got to hear that evil stuff. And I want to let y'all know that God's on y'all's side, and I'm praying for y'all. And it's a shame that the devil's going to try his best to cause problems like that. And God's going to deal with that.
Well, I'll tell you what, it takes prayer, Jane, to
see, he's off the script now.
Wow.
He's got him rattled.
It takes prayer.
It takes prayer chain. What is a prayer chain?
I think a prayer chain, or is he playing prayer Jane? I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know, but there's a lot of buzzwords. There's Satan, prayer chain. There's a lot of people all speaking the same language in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Tradio seems to be very Christian.
Yeah. There's a lot of religious underpinnings to the Tradio thing. That's why you can't sell Robin Quivers colonic pump and penis stretcher.
Do the job, but I know prayer works, and it's gonna happen.
You don't mess with God's people, and that's what they're doing.
Right. Well, we're trying to deal with the situation.
Amen, brother. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You don't mess with God's people. Like there's a whole group of God's people.
I thought we were all
I thought God's people get messed with all the time.
Yeah.
God's people mess with one another.
Good afternoon, you're caller 13.
I've been hearing that about all them guys calling in there like that.
Right.
Kind of got me upset. I'd like to school them. I know God will deal with them, but sometimes here on earth we got to deal with certain things our own way.
Okay.
If they can't be schooled, they will be schooled.
Well, let's just be patient about it. Let's see what we can do.
I just heard the guy just a minute ago cursing and stuff, and it's not right.
Well, it also, just think about it, we're in the last of days where, unfortunately, the Christian people are marked people now.
So it's turning into a religious war. The Christian people are marked people, and this is the end of days. Boy, this is like a Demi Moore movie.
I found out what a prayer chain is, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a network of people who pray.
Right.
So if we're all in the network, say, like, my Aunt Gladys is sick, I'll pray for her, then I'll call you, you'll call Robin to pray, Robin will call
What's with the end of days and the Christians are under attack?
Well, there's hardly any Christians left in this country.
That's what it is. It's the end of days.
Except for the whole rest of the country besides New York and L.A.
No. No wonder everyone's trading off all their stuff.
The end of days.
There's a lot of buzzwords, like, remember that Demi Moore movie where it was like the 7 signs?
The 7, what was it? 7th seal?
The 7th seal and locust, and there's a whole thing going. But this is giving this guy, and the audience something to do besides.
They're energized.
Yeah.
Well, you
they
got to
should be thanking Richard and Sal.
The History Channel, Barack getting in office, the History Channel has produced a barrage of programs that prove this is the end of the world.
Right. Yeah, it does seem like that, right?
Yeah, that's what they've been having on a lot.
With Barack in the office?
Yeah, Barack is part of the perfect trilogy of evil.
Sorry to say that, but we are. And I think it's just leading up to, leading up to the end of times. And we're just going to have to weather the storm. We'll get by this, and just bear with us.
And if them guys want to call me, I will educate you. I've not only got God on my side, I got what they call alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Okay.
They can call me anytime they want to.
Hey, listen, I appreciate your call, and let's just be patient. Let's see what happens, okay?
All right, Andy. Thank you. God bless you.
And same to you now. Bye-bye. Good afternoon. You're caller 14.
Hi, this is Satan. I got you. Hardy, hardy, har,
Right on that.
Again, that's going to wrap it up for the Tradio. Of course, this has been a rather interesting day of it. Thanks for your telephone calls.
I think it's fabulous.
And on Satan getting us, we'll wrap it up.
I'm thinking of getting that program on our channels.
Tradio. I got something called alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Andy.
And God.
There's a sentence.
Yeah, I will
We should
educate.
do mornings at K-Rock, the new K-Rock.
Yeah. Lisa, what else you got?
All right, well, Jeff the Drunk.
Novak, I hope you're all right, buddy.
Wayne, you're on the air.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
And lady. Just wanted to say that prank call is the greatest concept of prank calls there is, because his whole show is based on taking calls. You can't put him on a shit list and stop taking calls for 3 months.
No, the Tradio is reliant on calls.
Tradio.
Tradio.
And I'm really interested in the high colonics and the sausages and the cucumbers myself, Richard. If you could patch me through to that number, I would very much be interested in purchasing that from you.
We'll sell it to you directly.
Yeah, Richard and Sal have everything for sale. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so what was up with that?
Dr. Ronnie's here, whatever. It's just she's like part of the family now.
I see her in the kitchen all the time now. It's like she works here.
Are you going to continue with your Tradio calls, or was this the end? Was this the penultimate call?
Oh, there's, Tradio. A lot of people think Tradio is one show, that it's this one station that does it. Tradio is a common term for that type of radio, and it's done all over the country. So the resources are limitless. So we will definitely be doing some more.
And Howard said you started doing these like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I actually, when I first started working here, I gave Gary and Howard a tape of some old ones that I did back in Kansas. And that's what kind of inspired us to start doing them now is me and Sal were listening to some of my really old Tradio calls, and And it was funny because I was in my 20s at the time. And it was, Lisa G said it was me that was bragging at a bar in Kansas about it. It was one of my buddies that was in on the calls.
Richard, how much of that story did you tell that whole story on the air this morning about what happened with your friend, about him getting called to the office?
No, not the whole story. Lisa G told some of it.
So Richard and his friend got caught, right? So the guy called up, I guess Richard's friend, and demanded he come down to the office to talk to him. So Richard's friend went only because he put a microphone on him. And I'm the only, I mean, it's completely illegal. We could never broadcast it. But I heard the guy yelling at Richard's friend. And at one point, at the end, you hear him go, "And who the hell is this Richard Christie?"
He goes, "The guy's a moron."
What's he telling your friend? Is he like threatening
that we can have him arrested?
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous. If Howard says all the time, if you solicit people, what am I going to have that guy from Philly arrested? I'm saying call in, except everyone is not a Met fan.
But we stopped bothering that station in Kansas because they started calling my parents and
how did they find out? Oh, he's at the bar.
Everybody knows everybody in the town where I grew up. Well, they
great. It's Richard.
We'd call up and disguise our voices, and somehow they didn't know it was us.
I think the thing on the Tradio call that really came across to me today is how you guys have really captured, like, the real calls. I needed a few seconds to tell the difference between the real one and the fake one. They're all like, "Hello there, it's Reverend." I just want to say God bless. Like, I can't tell the difference.
Well, that's where, like, there's one call where I called the Yankee Talk guy and just asked about the weather over and over. But in Kansas on that Tradio show, people really will do that. They'll call up and just talk about the weather and, just discuss things. But
got a long distance phone call today.
Yeah, things like that. But, some people get annoyed by that, so that's why we do it.
Nick in Lake Tahoe, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yes. And welcome to Tradio. This is where we buy and sell items for your enjoyment. And Tradio accepts no calls from licensed vendors. Okay, let's get up to our first call.
True, because I'm a licensed vendor and I wanted to call Tradio.
Hey, you're in the paper today. Did you see that?
No.
You're in the New York Post.
I just want to make sure the money goes where it's supposed to go.
Richard, it will. Don't worry. Richard and Sal been busy with the Tradio again.
Oh, I love Tradio.
Oh, my God. They love it, too. I'm going to play you that. I got so much to play for you. Well, what can I tell you? That's A.J. Morgan. Well, the boys were back to Tradio, so I want to play this for you. And they called in, and this is the third in the series of Tradio calls. And it's getting progressively worse and worse. I mean, they're disrupting the entire show. So let me get right to that.
That is a war that is now going on. The Tradio war.
Yeah, let's see if I can find. I think this is the new one. Is it in green, guys? It says prank call Tradio. Yeah, this is it. I got it. Okay. Here's the third in the series of Tradio calls.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tradio. So let's get down to the Tradio nitty-gritty. And good morning, you're on Tradio. Good morning, you're on Tradio.
Well, hi, folks, and it's a very pleasant Wednesday.
It is.
Let's wheel and deal. I love the Tradio.
All right, then.
I'd like to put my first item up for sale, please.
Let's do it.
The first item I have for sale, please, is a very rare vinyl record from the rock band Psychedelic B from 1969.
Okay.
It contains all four original members: Howie Feltersnatch, singer Ivana Handjob, drummer Lou, that's Loose Cunt.
Okay, that's enough. Let's keep it clean.
Lead guitarist Pat His.
Okay. Sorry about that. Have to get caller ID on this thing. Memo to the boss. Tradio is for private individuals who wish to buy, sell, or trade items. No dealers. Good morning. You're on Tradio. You're on Tradio. Go ahead.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, what's going on?
I got two items.
The other
that being?
Well, the first item, it's an item that has been in my family for a while. It's an item that, I got two items, but the first item, it's an item that I want to sell, and the item, it's an item that I have, But if you want to buy my item, I got the item.
Okay,
So-
don't. Now, look, come on. Can we be serious?
Well, I got items.
Okay, what is it you want to sell?
It's an item.
Either say it or we're going to end this conversation.
What? Well, if somebody's interested in the item, they might want to buy it. I don't know why you're getting all upset with me.
Well, I'm getting upset because you're not saying what the item is.
Well, it's not one item, it's two items.
Go ahead, say the items.
It's an item that I've had. It's about 20 years old, the item.
What is it?
It's an item.
An item?
Yeah, if you're interested...
ITEM?
Yeah, if you're interested in the item, give me a call.
Number.
Huh? Well, I didn't tell you what the second item is.
Okay, go ahead.
The second item's also an item, but it's a little bit older item. It's 25 years old.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you want it, do you want it yourself? You want the item?
No, I want you to say what it is you're selling, or we're going to end this conversation.
I told you that I got two.
We don't mind people being friendly, but we just do not entertain comedians here. Good morning, you're on Tradio.
Chris, I'm on the road. I lost my hat, my St. Patrick's Day hat on Hermosa yesterday, and I was wondering if you could just list it as if anybody found it was a beret green hat, knitted.
Green knitted beret. Okay.
I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you.
Okay, consider it done. Bye-bye. Okay, green knitted beret hat lost on Hermosa Street. Good morning, you're on Tradio.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
All right.
Yeah, hey, I was going to tell you, I was just on Smith Road, and I lost a box of fuck books, fell out of the back of my...
Okay, looks like we're going to have to not open the phone line because we've got some clowns out there.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Fuck books.
Now would be a good time for my song.
What's he going to do if he can't take calls?
I said to Richard and Sal, it'd be really cool if you could take the announcer's voice and have the announcer call into the announcer. You know, just go, hello, it's Radio.
Yeah, let him annoy himself.
Yeah. Meanwhile, when the real show is happening and a guy goes, I lost a hat, it's so boring. When those guys call in, it's fun. They should pay Richard and Sal to call in. Then they wouldn't have to sell T-shirts, Jack Me Hoffer T-shirts on their website. I don't know. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
They're all busted.
All right, thank you for your call there. Now, speaking of Sal and Richard, they had another Tradio call today, which went over very well, and they love torturing that poor Tradio guy.
They do. To me, they're constantly exploring Tradio, finding new ways to bust the guy's balls, and really, sort of expanding.
Well, to me, the most interesting thing at the end of it, when the guy said, we're not taking any more calls today, like, what happens to Tradio then?
I don't know.
Do they do the best of Tradio?
I do love that, it's like when somebody would piss Howard off, and I would say, like, Howard could rock their world. So you hear, like, when Larry King said when Chevy Chase said that stuff, all of a sudden everywhere Chevy Chase went, it was crazy. Like, Richard and Sal have completely rocked their world because these guys do Tradio every day for years and years and years, and all of a sudden, all hell is broken loose. You can't take a phone call. You don't know what phone call you can take. And how do you operate? They get all nuts.
And the other I think it was a really good call. And the other really funny part of the call is when the guy calls in who legitimately loses his hat.
That was great.
And you think, is he goofing on, and Richard, of course, follows it up. But they did a really good job. So congratulations,
You know what?
guys.
We should talk about our little walk to the garage the other day.
Go ahead.
The reason why I was joking around about them expanding on the calls was, on St. Patrick's Day, John Hine and I walked to the garage a lot after the show was done, and John gives Sal a ride home probably 4 out of 5 days. So we're walking, and it was St. Patrick's Day parade, and I said, hey, Sal, do you and Richard go out and interview drunk people at the parade? And, of course, this was that morning where Howard played some of those great calls, great interviews that he loved. And Sal goes, no. And I go, why not? He goes, well, we didn't really feel we had a new angle on it. We didn't really feel there was anywhere new to go. I said, those 3 Tradio calls you had were covering new ground. I go, if it works, it works. I go, why would you? And he goes, yeah, I guess I see that now.
No, it was even better than that because he said no, and he gave that answer, and you're like, oh, what are you guys working on now? And he said, the next Tradio call, and then we started breaking his balls a little bit about where it fits in the Tradio series.
Yeah, we were joking around. It's part Confusion series, part Tradio. It's Tray Fusion.
Robin in California, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey now, good morning, everybody. What's happening? I'm sorry, I was just listening to some more Tradio phony phone calls.
Hey now.
I don't know, that kills me.
I just found out the whole deal with Tradio, that there are hundreds of Tradio shows over local stations across the country.
Oh.
And so it's not just one they're calling. They're going to run them all out.
Yeah. Oh, they're calling all the Tradios.
Yes,
I see what you're
that's why
saying.
we get these different guys.
Well, that makes sense because it's local Tradio.
Yeah.
I wonder who owns Tradio, if anybody owns the whole thing. That's got to be a rich guy.
I didn't want to tell anyone, but it's
I'm
Fred.
from the Tradio fortune.
You don't think Fred makes his living here?
Hello, folks.
Hello, folks. Folks. Welcome
It's
to Tradio.
Tuesday.
They just busted. Evidently, I guess on Tradio they mentioned a parade, and then Richard and Sal just kept calling, asking questions about the parade, and they had said no more questions about the parade. They didn't want to give out the. It's just. Yeah, I'll play it. I was just listening to it. I was getting a good laugh.
And St. Patrick's Day Parade, as Mitch said, tomorrow.
The parade starts at 11:30. You're invited to watch or march in the parade tomorrow.
It's going to be a good one. Hi.
Hi, where's the parade tomorrow?
11:30. Good morning.
Oh, can I get the address for that parade, please?
No, we're not giving that out on the phone. We're doing it on the air.
Oh,
We'll give it right on the air. There you go. You can write it down for you right now. Good morning.
Morning, calling about the parade tomorrow.
Okay, and we have...
Starts at 11:30.
We also have now a haircut and a hot lather straight razor shave for $14, normally $20.
Good morning.
good morning. Where's the parade?
Good morning.
I asked where...
We'll be taking a break here in just a minute.
Hello.
Who's in the parade?
It's all parade questions directed to the Kukakalpa. Hi.
I think Kuka-Culpa.
What is Kuka-Culpa?
Maybe that's Baba Booey, like their version of...
Directed to the Kuka-Culpa.
I don't understand the Tradio lingo. I got to find out what a Kuka-Culpa is. If anybody knows, give me a call.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Tradio.
Here, Tradio Kuka-Culpa?
Folks.
I love that line. All calls about the parade have to be directed to the Kupa-Culpa.
I love that.
That's radio hell they're in.
That's right.
I don't understand something about this. Maybe Richard and Sal can clear it up. Why won't they answer any questions about the parade? Why is that taboo?
I don't know, but it sounds like they're trying to keep people tuned in, waiting for the address.
Or maybe it wastes time because they're trying to get a lot of shit traded.
Well, nothing else is coming through but these calls.
Yeah, these guys know. They're way up on Tradio.
Yeah.
The reason why is because they're selling items.
Oh.
And that's the primary goal, to sell stuff.
I know, but like why they mentioned the parade.
Right.
And they gave out the time and they gave the location.
Right.
So you guys started calling, like even the first call you say, I just wanted to know where it is.
Right.
And then they hang right up on you.
We've been calling them actually for 2 weeks, so they're kind of onto our voices.
They
as
know
well.
us a little bit, yeah.
Oh, so they're hanging up right away when they recognize the sound of your voice.
Right.
But
So
they also have a ton of stuff they want to sell, so they want to get right to that.
Oh.
Yeah.
The parade thing is
secondary.
It's not a tune-in factor?
Superfluous.
Right. That's why if you notice when Richard and I call in, the guy jumps right into an item for sale. He sells a certificate to a barber shop.
What is a Kupa-Copa?
We don't know.
I think it's the group that's putting on the parade.
Oh, I think it's a person like Baba Booey. Please call Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Yeah, that's right. The guy immediately said, "We got a hot lather shave."
Right.
He's got that all.
You should have called him. You should have bid on that, Artie. You love those.
I do like those.
I was thinking of you. Hey, I got to go back to the Kupa-Copa.
What a bargain.
I love this.
Who's in the parade? Who's in the parade?
It's all parade questions directed to the Kukakalpa.
Kuka-Culpa.
Hi.
Who's in the parade?
Hello.
Hi,
Loretta, do you ever have too much time on your hands like these guys? They might want to...
Loretta sounds like a party. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Loretta sounds like she's got plenty of time.
She's like, we run a serious Tradio.
Consider getting something better to do. Hello.
How long is the parade tomorrow?
Hello.
Who's playing in the parade?
Okay, you know what? This is the Super Saver hotline. We sell things here. If you have any other questions, we're not going to answer them for you right now. Good morning.
What kind of parade is?
If these lovely callers keep wanting to know about the parade, they can call the Koopa. We'll be happy to answer any questions regarding the parade. Just so you can...
I think the Koopa is like the Wizard of Oz.
No, it's something, but everything I pull up on Koopa
I know, it's like
is in Spanish.
See? I mean, Jess.
It's something from Brazil.
Koopa.
With the Koopa.
How do you spell Koopa?
Kuka Culpa.
How do you spell that?
Cucaculpa.
How'd you figure that out?
I didn't. That's what came up when I jumbled up some words and put it into the search engine.
What did you originally spell?
Let me see. What did I spell?
Coca-Cola.
I actually spelled it right. Cucaculpa.
Jeez, you're out of control.
Get going with the show, because I know you've got a lot to sell today.
Thank you. There you go, boys. Hi.
Good morning, Marianne. How you doing? Enough of this parade now.
Hello.
What's the parade theme tomorrow?
Hello.
Yeah, the parade.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
We have today. We have a haircut. One per caller on this. It's a $25 haircut today for $17.50. And happy birthday, Loretta.
Good morning. Thanks.
What was it?
Okay.
I think you're hanging up on people who aren't Richard and Sal.
Look at Loretta. Thanks.
Lorette's had it. Lorette wants big-time radio bad. She's got some personality, that Lorette.
Happy birthday, Loretta.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, you got to see this. This taking phone calls. Ask Napkin Ed claims he prank called Tradio, and he has clips. You want to hear it?
All right. Ask Napkin Ed getting into the act.
Ed, you getting into the prank call thing?
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Sure.
All right, hold on.
Play
Any
it loud.
chance that this will be good?
No.
Yeah, I have a couple. I have a couple things for sale. First thing is a bottle of wine. It's a 69 Volnay, and I'm asking $800 for the bottle of wine. Okay.
800.
Okay. All right. I got other stuff.
Can't even hear the guy.
I know. I was like, we're listening to one side of the conversation.
Ed, we can only hear you.
All right. The second thing. You want to turn it up? Old horse that I had that passed away, and I'm asking $5 for those.
All right.
I heard. I also. Oh, is he off?
I hung up on it.
Because I heard that.
All right.
I really did. I don't like that stuff.
All right.
Hey, while you're talking about Richard and gross habits and stuff, some of the guys just told me 2 days ago, Richard told everybody 2 days ago he was here, and he peed in his pants by accident, but didn't go home and change.
Wow.
And I think he said he was laughing at something so hard that he peed.
This is really weird with him. I mean, I don't know any adult that pees on themselves. I mean, this much.
And doesn't do anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe someone will have an accident once in a lifetime.
That's a major thing for work. I'm not even trying to be funny right now. He's walking around with piss. There's food out there, man.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have to work with
I know,
this.
yeah.
We're working with a homeless person.
It's not even funny anymore, dude.
Yeah, if you piss your pants, go home.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Well, we know.
Sal made me laugh so
It doesn't
hard.
matter, Rich. It doesn't matter if you did. We don't think you did it on purpose. You gotta change your fucking pants.
I mean, you're sitting there laughing at Richard, at Sal, and then you pee all over yourself?
Yeah.
And you can't stop peeing?
I drink tons of water now.
Right.
I'm trying to be healthy and drinking water. And my bladder gets full a lot during the day. And Sal did a Tradio call that just had me like in tears.
Oh, the
and
new
I'm
one?
pissed. No, it's another one. We can put that one in too if you want. But
the one that made you piss, I want to hear.
Okay,
This
I can
one's
go
pretty
put
good.
it.
They call that Tradio. Enough with Tradio, by the way. I think it should end the series.
You think?
Well, I mean, how many times are you going to call Tradio?
Well, I mean, we have a lot more ideas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Boil yourself next time you piss, man. I'm serious. It's just, I don't know. It's like, it's not
Does
fun.
it even faze you how disgusted we are with you?
No, not really.
No, it does not.
The call's so funny that you pissed yourself?
Well, yeah, it was so dumb.
What was he doing?
He called up and they answered. They said, "Hello, Tradio," and he just goes, "Hi, this is Harry Bigcock," and they just hang right up on him. But the way he says it, just I don't know.
That made you piss your pants?
It was so dumb and funny at the same time. It
Yeah, they
made me
called
laugh.
Tradio again. I should play it.
While you're playing this one, I'll go put that other one in too. The
Harry
one that made me
Harry Bigcock?
Yeah, Harry Bigcock.
I don't know if I pissed my pants, though. All right, thank you.
Well, when you got to hear it.
All right.
How
thank you.
Sal says it.
All right, yeah, try not to pee your pants.
I'll try. I didn't do it on purpose. I
Well, we
swear.
know that.
That's not what we're arguing,
That's not the
Richard.
point.
I went
Once
and
it
I
happens,
washed
you
with a
leave.
napkin.
A napkin, but your pants are full of piss.
It really didn't leak into my jeans that much.
How does that not happen? What do you got, rubber
yes,
underwear?
it did.
Of course it did.
Well, and
you walked around all day with wet pants?
Well, it was in the late afternoon, so I was here for about another hour and a half or
Right.
so.
Okay, thank you. I don't know what to do with that.
Rubbing up against things, sitting on chairs.
Yeah. Smelling like piss.
I'll just wear a diaper to work.
Aren't you embarrassed?
No, not really.
No.
I've licked Sal's balls. I've had Sal lick my taint. I don't think there's anything that can embarrass me now.
All right. Thanks.
I'll go put that call
All
in
right,
and,
thank
and
you.
let you know.
Okay.
Thank
thanks.
you.
Yeah, we want to piss.
Thank you.
This is going to become a health issue.
It is. I think it already is.
I'm healthy.
All right. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
healthy.
nobody around you is.
Yeah, you're immune to
It's another Tradio.
They got that guy again.
Oh,
the
this is the
original
good guy, yeah.
Yeah.
There, we're here. Let's enjoy the fellowship together.
And let's go to our first caller. Good afternoon. You're caller number 1. You're on the air.
How you doing today, Andy?
Fine, sir. How about you?
I'm doing good, buddy. My name's Ron Conkema.
Hey, Ron.
All right, so I got some old items here from the pantry I'm looking to get rid of. Let's see here. I got 1 jar of Grandma Delabate's sweet bukkake jelly. And 2 cans of Mandingo's African jizz sauce. Also, I got a sack of Uncle Jack's salty tea bags.
Well, we're having some prank calls again today. Good afternoon. You're caller number 2. You're on the air.
I have a 1971 pickup truck long bed, and I'm asking $800 for it. It does need paint, but it runs great.
All right.
The number here is 2.
Thank you for your call, sir. And good afternoon. You're caller number 3. You're on the air.
Hi, God bless. How are you?
Fine, sir. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm calling in. I got 3 items. This is Norma Stitt, by the way. I got 3 rolls of yarn.
The number here
Sir, hey, turn your radio down.
I want $5 a piece for those.
Okay, star 82.
Can you hear me?
Turn your radio down, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rusty, turn down the radio. My grandson turned up the radio. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
I'm okay, and I have a crochet kit. It's used, but I'm not willing to sell it real cheap. I'm selling it for $2.
In one way or the other. Yes, sir. You sure will.
Okay, I told him to turn down the radio one time before. I will not say that again. Please have your radios turned down, okay? Good afternoon. You're caller number 4.
Good afternoon, Andy. How you been?
Fine, sir. How about you?
I tell you, Satan is out today, huh?
I believe he is.
Those pesky fellas are back. I have 3 exotic pets that are stuffed straight from the Daniel Carver taxidermy downtown. It consists of a moon cricket, a porch monkey, and we have a jungle bunny.
Okay. Good afternoon. You're caller number 5.
Hi, Andy. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you, Lee?
They don't even. It's the same voice too. They just call with the same voice over and over again. It's great.
I'm great. Thank you very much. So I got a set of bingo cards. I got 20 bingo cards. I got the chips and the bingo balls that come with it. It's all set. And I'm asking $15 for it. And we just moved. Let me get my number from my husband. Hold on. What's our number here, Ray?
742.
749.
No, 742.
What?
742.
742.
3876.
3475.
No. 3.
Okay. No, all right. Good afternoon. You're caller number 6.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Excuse me. Just a gentleman called before. How much? I didn't get the phone number for the bingo cards and the bingo balls.
I'm sorry. We got cut off. Thank you for calling.
God damn it! It got.
This is Tradio music. Guess they ended it.
The Harry Bigcock call is right next to that.
Something about the way Sal said it. I just pissed my pants.
We'll see if anybody else pisses when they hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're on the Danny Wagon. Hello?
Danny Wagon.
Hi, I have a celebrity.
What's the Danny Wagon?
These are the Koopa Copa people, so they have a weird lingo.
Okay, you're on the Danny Wagon. Hello?
Hi, I have a celebrity adult video from John Hine getting oral sex in college.
Wait a minute, what are you trying to do here?
John Hine, he's the blowjob king of Michigan State. He's the nerd on Jump the Shark.
You know, oh boy, is there a full moon or what? Sal? Yeah. Ring up that
Go a little crazy.
police department for me, will you? Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Hey, this you got a call on in 5 o'clock if you want to sell something, okay?
I know. But
Okay.
I wanted to bid on an item.
Which item?
The butt plug.
Okay, goodbye. Hello?
How you doing? It's Harry Big Cock.
Wrong number.
That gets you to piss your pants?
Wait a minute.
You're laughing.
What?
You're laughing.
You moron.
Artie's laughing.
I pissed my pants. Wait a minute, I shit. I just shit. I shit and piss. Let me get, do you have a napkin?
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? Do you have anything from Dr. Bonner?
I'm all out of those.
Oh, geez. You have any used tip?
Okay. Good morning.
Hi, I just wanted to call in and tell you I just think it's disgusting that these guys have nothing better to do but to waste their time prank calling you and...
Oh, thank God, a normal one. Okay.
You guys do such a great job, and I really just think it's a shame.
Thank you.
Give me that phone, woman. You don't want to suck my dick.
Well, I believed her. Oh, okay. Now you know you forced me to screen those calls. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good. Man, you got some crazy people on the line today.
Yeah, we certainly do, don't we?
Anyway, you ladies selling any pineapple douche? Because my...
Okay. Horrible guys. Okay. Come on, don't make me have to call the cops on this.
The cops. You can't
What
call
are
the
you calling
cops.
the cops about? What cops do you call?
You ask for phone calls, you're getting them.
Couple cops.
Wow. All right, well, thank you. And
Thank
I can
you.
see why you peed your pants. All right, that's Richard.
Somebody give me a napkin. I just pissed and shit.
I'm excited about our next segment, quite frankly. I've been
We can.
Sorry.
It's okay. Let's get back to Tradio. Those two calls were great today.
Yeah,
Thank
you.
Congratulations, guys. But, I mean, Howard said no more Tradio, and Richard said, yeah, I'll put that one up that made me piss my pants on GP1 or whatever. Are you guys done with Tradio, or is it going to keep going?
We don't want to be. I mean, we have a lot of ideas and stuff.
Is Tradio a series, like the Confusion series? Is there, like, would you say you have the Tradio series?
It's more like public access.
Right.
You know, for a long time, we did a lot of really fun public access calls. We were doing them every day, but then they got wise to us, and they either stopped taking calls on the shows or they had screeners that were really good.
Yeah, it sounds like Tradio's getting a little wise to you as well.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, there's a lot of those shows, but we've kind of went through a lot of them already.
Well,
So.
they don't stop the difference between your Ethel voice and your other voice either.
Yeah, but by the way, I love when you call on Tradio, which happens almost every call. When you go, hi, my name is Ethel. They go, what can I do for you, sir?
Right, every time.
I know. I used to argue with them. I'd say, what do you mean, sir? And now I don't even bother.
Well, you both did a great job on that. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
All right, Teddy, let's take a break. When we come back, more on this. Plus
Priorities.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm covering for Sal, too. We have a new Tradio call.
Oh, do you? Where?
Yeah.
Did Gary clear it yet?
Yeah, he told me to come in.
Hold on, I haven't listened to it yet. I'll give it a quick listen, Howard.
Yeah, you give it a quick
But
look.
he told me to come in and tell you, though.
Is it really funny?
I think it is.
Should I trust you on this? Because sometimes
Are
the
you
guys...
sure you understand when Tradio is funny?
It's
Is it
always funny
is it
to me.
killer?
I think it is.
Did you piss your pants?
That thing you said you peed your pants over, it wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
But the call, you were laughing, though,
It
Howard.
was okay.
He was laughing at you, laughing and pissing your pants.
Right.
Well, as long as people are laughing, that's what
It's a
counts.
funny thing because I love the Tradio calls and stuff, but, you know, you guys, I have to listen to everything before I put it on because sometimes you guys don't know when something's not funny.
I think this
All
one's
right,
good.
all right. I'm going to play this. I've never heard it.
We'll see.
I'm going to trust
your,
you.
Your judgment.
What page is it on, Dino?
GP1 in orange.
Working without a net.
Yeah.
GP1 in orange.
I hope I'm not making a mistake here. I apologize ahead of time because I see it's 3 minutes long.
I got to the first minute. So far, it's good.
It's good. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
By the way, most times the stuff's good, but I need to screen it first.
Oh, I understand that.
All right.
Well, happy Monday to you. It's Monday. I'm Paula Vinay, filling in again for Paul Oates today and for a few more days. People want to call and buy and sell and swap and all that.
What, they got a robot doing that?
Yeah, really.
Some of these streams aren't the best quality.
Sounds like RoboCop.
And that music.
That song was stuck in my head all weekend.
Is that the Tradio theme?
For that show, yeah,
Wow.
for that station. This is the one that Ass Napkin Ed said he called into.
Right.
Why don't we get to those phones, shall we? Good morning. You're on Tradio.
Morning. How you doing today?
Well, howdy. How are you?
Howdy. Oh, pretty good. Hey, is Paul around today?
Nope.
Oh, he ain't in today?
No, I locked him in my basement so that I could host Tradio instead.
I hear you. Well, Paul borrowed a blow-up doll from me about a month ago, and he just hasn't returned it. This is Rusty, and if he's listening, if he could get that back to me, it's actually a blow-up sheet.
Oh, gee whiz. All right, deep breath, everybody. Back to the phones. Good morning. You're on Tradio.
Yo, you know who that was?
I don't care.
You know that crazy guy was part of Howard Stern's show. That was Richard Christie.
Oh, beautiful.
I know. Small town. Coming to the small town. All right. What a maniac.
I prefer our folks. Bye.
What was that? Some guy squealed on you?
Yeah.
Turned you in.
I thought it was Sal.
Yeah,
No.
I thought it was those guys.
That was there's one Howard Stern fan that listens to Tradio regularly,
man.
too.
You know
I
who
guess.
that was?
Busted you, man.
Same guy who turned in Eric the Midget. SSI.
Right on. Later.
Oh, very interesting, very interesting. This feels like a good time to give away some tickets for breakfast. All right, let's see. What am I going to ask you about breakfast? I don't know. What do you prefer, bacon or sausage? There, that's your breakfast question this morning. Call me and tell me.
You can win breakfast, but all you have to do is answer what's your favorite food, bacon or sausage.
Yeah, where's the game
How
in
can
that?
you get it wrong?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're a winner.
I guess if you call in and say ham, then you don't get it.
You don't win. We ask bacon or sausage.
I'm a Scrabble person.
Wow.
What your favorite breakfast meat is. Do you like ham, bacon, sausage? So give me a call if you would like those.
She just changed it.
Yeah, now you can't lose.
Pancakes, I guess.
When she said she was going to answer a question, I thought we were going to play trivia.
Tickets. Back to the phones. Good morning. You're on Tradio.
Good morning, Paul. How are you today?
I am okay. How are you?
Very, very good. Thank you very much. Keep an eye out for those pesky fellas. They tried to call Paul last week as well. Those two perverted creeps from the Stern Show.
Yeah, I heard about it.
You know, it's a darn shame because this is a good show. I do, by the way, big fan of breakfast. Am I eligible for the breakfast contest?
Do you live here?
Yes, I do. My favorite breakfast is sausage.
Oh.
I love the sausage. I suck on it and
I had a feeling. I just had a feeling.
What did he say? Am I legible?
Illegible.
He says, am I illegible?
Like you can't read his writing or something.
Am I eligible for...
I think he was going for eligible.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
But illegible.
So stupid.
It was probably written.
I told him after he said it, I was like, what the hell? You got it all wrong. But it was funny.
I did just have a feeling. I'm Paula Vinay, again filling in for the vacationing Paul Oates. Good morning, you're on Tradio.
Paul, how are you?
Good morning, how are you?
Hi, what are you up to, Paul? How was your weekend? Paul?
We're going to squeeze in one quick phone call. Good morning, it's you.
Good morning. 5-piece drum set from Yamaha. I'm going to take $150 with that. Doesn't include the hardware.
Drum set for $150, okay.
5-piece drum set from Yamaha. I have some other instruments. I have one rusty trombone by Blumpkin Incorporated, a Cleveland Steamer by...
And that's going to do it for Tradio today. Thank you for listening.
All right.
And we'll be back with more of your phone calls tomorrow.
What we'll end on.
Dun, 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 the Tradio. Dun, 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 dun. All right, good one. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Wasn't your best, but I liked it.
We're working hard back there. It is a fun room. You're right.
Give us a call and tell us what you like to eat for breakfast, and maybe you'll win.
Yeah, we ought to run our contests like that. Our contests are too hard.
I just realized that.
Breakfast
Our games are too tough. We make you do stuff.
Yeah, but you give away a lot better prizes than breakfast.
Right. All right. Well, thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
And thank you for doing that, and we hope Sal feels better.
We got to play Richard in and out with that music.
Hey, Lee, you're on the air.
Howard.
Maybe it helps somebody.
Dan and Philly, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, what's up, John?
Hey, Dan.
Whatchamacallit? I just think, before I make my Sal and Richard point, I think the Artie thing is like a bad idea with that song. Instead of somebody writing something, you should just use somebody else's song, man. It sounds really corny.
Well, if you wait, hold on. If you use somebody else's song, you got to pay for it. You know, you can't just go out there.
He's throwing money away on whores, man. I'm sure he can afford a song.
Yeah, but licensing. I don't know the ins and outs of music licensing rights, but I know I believe it's awfully expensive to get the rights to use that kind of stuff. And you know what? Good for Artie letting an intern get involved and paying him decent money.
Yeah, it is nice what he's doing for the guy. Anyway, Sal and Richard. I mean, they seem to jump the shark a little bit. They're not like they don't come in the studio and do anything. They have no hijinks anymore. The Tradio thing is so fucking played out. It's unbelievable. I don't know. Howard said, it's enough of the Tradio calls, and they still want to go through with it.
Well,
it's getting really boring. All of this is like a phony phone call here, and they're getting people to say dirty words and stuff like that. That's fucking Bart Simpson shit, man.
Well, let's tackle that one at a time. In terms of the Tradio calls, Sal and Richard are in love with Tradio. I mean, they are.
Yeah,
I think Richard. Well, I think Richard more than Sal, but they are both in love with Tradio. And you know what? When those Tradio calls come on, they make me laugh. And I mean, JD, we hear them all the time when they're working on them. But I mean,
and apparently they have plenty more ideas. So maybe I don't know what this caller thinks, but maybe one of their ideas they haven't done yet will just tickle his fancy.
And Howard also runs hot and cold on a lot of different people, whether they're whack packers or the guys here. I mean, there was a point where JD's in the studio every single day for weeks, and then you don't hear from him for a little bit. I think that's how Howard keeps it fresh. You don't want Richard and Sal in there every single day, but you don't want them there not at all. And also through the bumpers and the other things that you hear on the show, you'll always get a little bit of Richard and Sal, no matter whether you want it or not.
You'll get a lot. You get a lot.
Real quick, the Ethel shit is getting really tiresome, man. Hey, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, well, whatever works, I guess.
All right. Thanks for your call there, Dan. You're certainly entitled to your opinion, but I don't think Ethel's going anywhere.
No, Ethel and God knows what other.
Rusty.
Rusty. And
those are Richard Christie staples, my friend.
What was that Sal Governale name that made Richard laugh so much?
Oh, the one that made him piss his pants?
I forget.
I forgot, too. What was it?
Harry Ballsack or something?
I think it was Harry Cock or something. Who knows? Let's go to Richard in Detroit. Richard, you're on the hallway. There you go, Anthony.
Great. Also about Tradio, love Tradio.
Oh, thanks.
I love Tradio. Keep that shit up.
Yeah, Richard and I love it.
Christie are the best.
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
There was a caller earlier who said you two have jumped the shark and with too much Tradio and this and that. We disagreed, but we were telling them how you and Richard in particular love Tradio and can't get enough of it.
Well, you have to keep giving the audience something different. If there is something that we can, provide for the audience, whether it be Tradio or public access, you just keep moving, you keep rolling. We played out public access TV. They all went under after we were done with them. We do a lot of we do a lot of Jack and Rods, and now we're doing a little Tradio. As long as it's funny and people like it, I think the majority of people do. We're happy with it.
Now, since you're here, when I was in the studio.
It's going to get a chick pregnant.
Let's see. I have a phony phone call I can play you. The boys called Tradio again. This was a really good idea, but it's hard to make it work. The guys called the Tradio host, the guy who talks like this.
Yeah.
And they called him with his own voice. That's kind of funny.
He was talking to himself?
He'd be like, hi, you're on Tradio. And then the guy would go, could you lower your radio? And then they did that a couple times. And then somehow they emailed him, and he read their email, and they got that name Nick Gers in there. And they got fellatio.
The guy didn't know what he was saying, huh? Did he ever figure it out?
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of. Not the email, but he realized he was being goofed on.
But does it sound like this guy has ever figured anything out?
Waiting for your calls, and we trust you're enjoying another Tradio.
Tradio.
That's a record.
Tradio. We trust you're enjoying another Tradio. Talks like that. So funny, when I first got into radio, I'd hear a guy like that, and I'd go, Jesus Christ, I'm never going to be that good. You know,
Thank God.
Yeah, right.
And now you realize you've never gotten that bad.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Tradio. Well, the first job I ever got was at WNTN in Newton, actually. But in Newton, Massachusetts, it was a progressive rock station. And then, like, of course, I get there, and the next day they turn it into an MOR station, middle of the road.
That one changed on you, too?
Yeah, and I had that kind of luck. Yeah, I usually got hired right before stations would change format. And the guys who worked there, who came in, the new guys, all sounded like this Tradio guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, I'm never going to work in the business. Because those guys are all pros. I'm never going to sound like that. Well, Tradio.
You got to play that again. That is just frightening what he's doing.
Frightening or jealous, Robin? Because you can't do it.
That's one of those radio terms that fascinates me. What is middle of the road? Like, what is that
Middle
program?
of the road was now they call it adult contemporary, but it's the same thing.
It's a mix of, top 40 and some older tunes, but they're all soft.
No, it would be like Lionel Richie.
Right.
Into
Barbra Streisand. Was
into a Carpenter song. Into
so it's almost like Light FM.
And then some Beatles got mixed in there.
Right. Light FM would be Tradio.
Waiting for your calls, and we trust you're enjoying another Tradio.
Sounds heroined up.
And let's go to our first caller. Good afternoon. You're caller number 1. You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, sir. How about you?
I'm doing okay, I guess. How about you?
Pardon me?
Pardon me?
Turn your radio down, please.
I need your radio turned down, sir.
Please have your radio turned down, okay?
Pardon me? Good afternoon. You're on.
I guess that voice is so fake he doesn't realize it's his own voice. That's
But he doesn't even end his words. He go, pardon me?
Well, it's busy. They ain't paying him that much to finish his words. I got to start that over again. I love that. I love that he's talking to himself.
It's great, and it's like, he's probably thinking, who's this guy with the annoying voice?
Yeah.
Who's the guy with the annoying laugh?
Who's this idiot?
Hey, wait, it's me.
Make any sense.
Who is this asshole?
Waiting for your calls, and we trust you're enjoying another Tradio.
That's medicated.
And let's go to our first caller. Good afternoon. You're caller number 1. You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, sir. How about you?
I'm doing okay, I guess. How about you?
Pardon me?
Turn your radio down, please.
I need your radio turned down, sir.
Please have your radio turned down, okay?
Pardon me? Good afternoon. You're on Tradio. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, you're on Tradio.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Fine, sir. How about you?
Go right ahead, please.
Pardon me?
Go ahead, sir, and what was your third item, please?
And before we go back to the phones, let's go over some emails this
All right, so now they hit him with the email.
Okay, he goes to the email because the phones are dangerous.
How Richard and Sal get through with the email, I don't even know. But
afternoon. One of the item here on the email, Rusty. He has for sale a Japanese-style tube steak filet shao, I believe that's how you pronounce it. 12 inches thick, cuts of beef, seasoned and packaged by a master chef, Peter North. Asking $69 per pound. And the number to call for more information is ask for Nick Gertz, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. All right, let's go back to the phones. Good afternoon. You're caller number 3.
I'm sorry. We got cut off.
Oh, God.
And, folks, with that, we're going to call it a day on the Tradio.
The barrage.
Oh, my God. Listen to this music.
yeah, they could hip it up a little bit.
I hate that I know this, but did you get the Peter North reference?
Yeah, sure.
I hate that I know
That's Richard's favorite porn star.
Not a chick.
I think he tried also fellatio. Yeah, I know. Fellatio or somebody tried to work in that word. And Nick Gers.
Yeah, the guy, unfortunately, he didn't read Nick Gers right.
Right. He ruined it. Why did he say Nick Gertz?
I don't know.
Oh, well, anyway, so those guys are always fucking around.
The poor Tradio people.
Yeah. Now they're calling the Tradio show with the Tradio announcers.
That's
and
a funny
he doesn't
idea.
like him either.
Yeah.
Funny idea. Good concept.
How'd you get the email through there? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of these shows have email. We've sent tons of them. That's the only one he ended up reading that he
Tube
fell
steak.
for. Yeah.
That's the one he falls for tube steak.
And he read it wrong. I wrote like tube steak fillet, like a fillet of steak, and then dash SHEO, so it looked Japanese.
Fellatio.
Yeah, fellatio.
Yeah, you didn't
He
get that
didn't get that right either. He's a terrible reader.
You know,
messing up your jokes.
Yeah, we got to stop calling.
Did you hear, Richard? Great job, but I gotta fuck with you now.
I guess I have to take a break here.
Okay, thank you for your call.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for your. He's got like a little rhythm, like.
Okay, thank you for your call.
Like that guy would get an A+ at Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
Oh, they love him there.
What a brilliant tape you've just put together.
Yeah.
You're definitely pro.
You could do anything.
Thank you for your call.
You can do top 40. You can do Tradio.
I was on Perez Hilton, and he was featuring well, I'll make some decisions here. The boys did a Tradio call that goes 5 minutes long.
Wow.
But I think it's worth. I enjoyed listening to it.
Epic.
Waiting for your calls, and we trust you're enjoying another Tradio.
It's not quite Tradio, though. It's called BizBoz.
Whatever that
I think it's
is.
called Bizarre Flea Market, but if you're a fan, you call it BizBoz. Because they have, these shows have their own lingo.
Yeah.
I don't even understand these shows. I've been in radio for years, and this is a new phenomenon to me. I mean, I guess guys do this stuff. It's basically a swap and shop where you call in and you say, I've got a radio to sell, and then someone calls in and goes, hey, can I buy that radio? And I'm not even sure how the radio...
I have something to trade.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how the radio station makes money. Maybe they would get the VIG. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of fee involved for selling over their trading.
Take advertising or no?
I don't know. It's weird. This is called Bizarre. And the boys, this is their Sgt. Pepper's. First they call in, they have Riley call in. Then they have Scott the engineer call in. Then Joe Frazier calls in.
Yeah.
Then they call in. And then at one point, I guess you can go on a website. So Sal calls up and asks for an item. But the guy figures out, because Sal planted an item on their website that was dirty. Cleveland Steamer. So, I mean, it's just relentless. But these hosts, they're kind of like a morning zoo. They're not even like that other guy, the deep voice guy.
Oh, yeah?
I like him the best. Another day on Tradio. But anyway, worth listening to. Here it is, the boys pranking endlessly for 5 minutes and 32 seconds.
Welcome back to Bizarre and Flea Market. If you have anything to buy, sell, or trade, and you're on.
Yeah. I mean, shout out here to Andre, Vivian, his lovely mom Vivian, Lakeisha Barnes out in Tarboro, North Carolina, the great Ken Ahotia, and Elena Grace Francia in Reno, Nevada, Tom Hoffman, and his little dog Ember in Chantilly, Virginia, Jeff and Patty Knudsen out in Reno, Nevada, and his lovely mom Grace down in Virginia,
I don't know what
Genesis in Qualicum Beach, Canada, Dave Wolf and Nick Good wrote a book called Amazing Grace. In which I mentioned prominently. Go to Success. It's a marvelous book.
I mean, I didn't want to do that.
They even have like sound effects and music going.
Yeah, listen to this.
They put some effort into it. All right, so far Riley has called in. They talked all over him.
My favorite thing is when Riley goes, and his little dog Ember.
Mesmerized, like I was looking into Medusa's eyes, but
I know.
I couldn't look away.
We've got a responsibility here.
Holy cow! Bizbaz, hello.
Bizbaz.
Hey, good morning. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Hey, I'm on the road right now. My wife has been looking for a vacuum, and she just left as well. She wanted me to give you a buzz. Is there one online available?
We're pulling it up as we speak. What's your name?
My name is Jerry.
Jerry, let's see if we can find one vacuum. Saltwater clownfish, chocolate maker, tire jack, vacuum for sale.
Oh, great.
One This is a joke.
What are you talking about?
It's a dirty joke that I have to delete.
Shoot.
What does it say?
I'm not going to repeat it.
Is it ugly?
It's very ugly, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
So I now have to delete that. So, no, that was a joke. Somebody
You said it was made by Cleveland. Cleveland Steamers.
Nah, that's okay. Somebody's a clown.
All right.
Just keep in mind, we do have caller ID. So, come on.
You know what that means.
coming after us?
The police. You're going to be in jail with Captain Jenks.
That means we're going to come over there and put you in jail. Yeah, for 50 years.
And now, I have your email as well, because you put your email into the ad.
You big dummy.
All righty. BizBaz, good morning.
10 minutes times 10 cigarettes? How long is it?
10 minutes times 10 cigarettes is an hour.
Every time they have a cigarette, it's 10 minutes.
Oh, then it's it's an hour and 20 minutes.
What is going on today? Is there a full moon?
I have no idea.
Or something? What is something in the water? BizBaz.
Good morning. How you doing?
Fine.
5-piece Yamaha drum kit. It's about 6 years old. $250 for that.
All right.
I also have a rusty trombone by Dick Bukaki, and I want $65.
It's this guy that's, oh my God.
BizBaz, good morning.
BizBaz.
Hello, lady. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm doing fine since I see you.
Who is this?
I got some remedy jaws, you know what I mean?
I'm having trouble understanding you. Have you been drinking this morning?
Yeah, a little cocoa butter here, you know what I mean?
He was drinking cocoa butter. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's been drinking.
If only she knew she was talking to the champ, Joe
The
Frazier.
great George Foreman.
No, Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier. What are you doing?
What are you doing over there?
George Foreman. I've never talked to him. Joe Frazier.
You better calm down. Did you eat anything this weekend?
Hey. BizBaz, hello.
How you doing, guys?
Good.
Hey, I got a 14-year-old young Korean boy.
What the hell is wrong with him? Stop being an idiot, all right? Find somebody else to bother.
It just ruins.
Telling Sal to stop being an idiot is impossible.
How can he ever stop being an idiot?
The show for everybody.
I bet.
He really does.
Not even Jewish, and I'm feeling all that pain.
It's just stupid. BizBaz, hello.
Are you kidding me?
Let's stick to BizBazness, shall we?
But we got one clown out there who's torturing us this morning.
BizBaz.
Robin, remember the first one he had?
BizBaz, hello.
With that guy.
Who cares? BizBaz, hello.
You know, sense
Ain't no sense in calling here. You're just wasting my time.
BizBaz, hello.
You guys need to get the authorities on these idiots that are calling and ruining the show.
Yeah, it's just, it sounds like it's just the same one guy. He's probably got a couple of his buddies, and they're using a couple of different phones, but it's, what can you do?
Well, it ain't right, because you put on a good show, and you provide a good service for good people out there, and we appreciate it.
Oh, I know you do. This is a very rare case.
And now, question for the lady. You ever lay a pussy fart?
So,
Not Christopher Lady.
BizBaz, good morning.
Good morning. How you folks doing this morning?
Good, how are
Fine.
you?
What can we do for you?
I'm doing good, thanks. I'm looking for some furniture.
Okay.
Storage cabinets, TV cabinets, a display cabinet, a file cabinet, an armchair, a dining chair, a guest chair, and a rocking chair.
What's your name and number?
And a swivel chair, too.
What's your name
My
and
name's Ethel, and I'm looking for a bed. I need an adjustable bed.
What's your phone number,
One of
Ethel?
these ones that kind of tips up.
Ethel, what's your phone number?
Excuse me?
What is your phone number?
Oh, my phone number is 89.
We'll see if we can find you
I'm
some
looking
furniture.
for
Thank
also
you.
We think that was it. Not sure. BizBaz, good morning.
Confidence.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Good.
I do have the file cabinet. I have a storm cabinet. And I do have a TV cabinet. As far as chairs, armchair, I got that. I do have the guest chair.
It is more than one. Yeah, I'm sure of it now. Somebody's playing a real prank on us.
Sure of it.
We'll be back aboard the BizBaz bus again tomorrow. Have a great day.
And on that note, we cue the music.
Wow. BizBaz. How does Bizarre become BizBaz?
I don't know.
I want to get in on that. I want to find out all the little terminologies that they use on that show.
Let's
BizBaz.
keep it to BizBazness.
Yeah. Come on. Oy vey. I'm not even Jewish, and I'm saying oy vey.
And I feel the pain.
Yeah, there's the boys. That's their 5-minute, 32-second opus. Dopest opus. I love it. Good job. All right. Now, here's Tony Danza. I was going to play you this before the break. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? It's, what is it?
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday at Tradio. And we Tradio.
Waiting for your calls, and we trust you're enjoying another Tradio.
Waiting for your calls, and we trust you.
We got to get that guy on.
That guy's a nice guy. Like he must be very religious. You can
And he
tell.
says something very religious, too, about trading.
Tradio.
God bless you.
God bless you.
What you trading today?
And for some reason, I don't think he's one of those hypocritical religious guys.
Oh, absolutely.
No
I
way.
think.
He loves everyone.
Right.
He's like Jesus.
Yeah, like Jesus, Robin.
Oh, yeah.
That religious type of guy.
Anyway, so Tradio. So
you get stuck in it, right?
yeah. Don't play that ever again. We trust in you. Tradio. What is that?
That guy's got to have a great singing voice.
Yes, he does, actually.
Well, hi, folks, and a very pleasant Tuesday. Welcome to Tradio, where we buy, sell, trade, and give away on a non-commercial basis. Let's wheel and deal. And caller number one, welcome to the Tradio Show.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, sir. I hope you are.
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. My name's Jack Devaney. And I inherited this from my great-great-grandfather. It was from WW2. It's a jar containing several gold teeth from Auschwitz.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the value of the gold teeth. I know it was picked out of one of the prisons in the camps, and it's about 7-8 teeth, about 11 ounces of gold Jewish teeth from Auschwitz.
Okay.
And it's authentic, comes with a certificate of authenticity. There's a picture of my great-grandfather in front of the camps holding the jar.
Okay.
I figure we get maybe $75 to $100 for it.
Okay.
My uncle also used to work in a medical lab. It's a used urine cup from Milton Berle, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity, and it still has some used urine left in the cup, and we want $1,500 for that.
Okay, sir, how can we reach you, please?
You can reach me on my work line, 516-922-WINE, W-I-N-E. I'm in the liquor business.
Okay, thank you for your call. Okay, caller number 5, welcome to the Tradio Show.
Hi, good afternoon, sir.
You know he's zoned out. I mean, he's like that Saturday. There used to be a Saturday Night Live, but I don't remember which cast did it, but it was a radio guy who would just go, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I think it was Harry Shearer who used to do it. He'd uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
maybe.
Yeah, or Phil Hartman, maybe. I know Dan Aykroyd did a great radio bit one, but it wasn't like that.
But this one was the
different.
guy just went, mm-hmm, to everything. You know, it didn't matter what the other guy was saying. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some genuine Jew teeth from Auschwitz. Yeah. Uh-huh. How much would you like for that?
Yes, sir.
Hi, how you doing today?
Well, what can I do for you?
Well, I got 3 items to sell.
Okay.
My grandson, hold on one second, I wrote them down here. My grandson's he's selling a motorcycle. Hello?
Yes.
Hi, hold on, I got him written down here, I'm sorry. He's selling a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find what year it is here. Hold on. Hello?
2738 if you'd like to be on the Tradio call today. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, hi, I'm sorry. It's a motorcycle.
Okay.
For my grandson.
Okay.
I'm looking and scrambling here for the year.
I'm sorry, my place is a mess.
Okay, you want to call us? You want to call us back when you get all your information?
Oh, here it is.
Okay,
1973.
All right, good. Okay.
Motorcycle.
All right, what else do you have for us?
200, and I got a hair dryer that I want to sell.
Okay.
And hold on, I got the box over here with all the information. Hold on. Westinghouse.
Okay, sir.
And hold on. I'm looking for the.
All right, 27. Excuse me, sir. 2738. If you'd like to be on the Tradio show today, go ahead, sir. And what was your third item, please?
Polite.
The third item. I got a walker that I used to use.
Okay.
And I don't need to use it anymore. I got an operation, and
Okay, how can we reach you today, sir?
I'm sorry, this is part with it, but it's a brand name walker.
Okay, we'll be back after the break with more of your Tradio.
More of your Tradio.
I mean, think about the stuff Sal said to him. Like first of all, he goes, "Used urine." What's opposed to unused urine?
And a letter of authentication. Who's authenticated?
Milton Berle's family, I imagine.
Milton Berle's stamp of approval.
Yep, that's Milton's. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much.
That is a great call, man. Oh.
Yeah, that is great. Mm-hmm. You know, so where do I begin? Shit jokes. All right, let me talk to you about this Tradio call. The boys were at it again.
I'm going to shut up.
Sal and Richard, this is pretty amazing. Sal and Richard, this is a religious station that has a Tradio. Evidently, Tradio is something that's just all over the world. You know what I mean?
I didn't realize it was so big.
So it's like a Christian radio swap and shop type kind of thing. And the boys, I guess, called in all morning, leaving like messages, and they got like 1 million fake items and crank names on there. Listen to this. And I guess the hosts of the show are completely clueless because they read everything.
Oh, that's great.
By the way, the show's theme is the Andy of Mayberry theme.
Yeah, look at how they jazz it up.
And quite frankly, you start hearing the Andy of Mayberry theme, I don't know, I guess in the South, if I'm black, I'm running the hell out of the room. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, that's definitely not...
They may want to trade me.
Yeah, right?
That's not...
Do you hear that? Like,
I obviously got off the road at the wrong exit.
That and Charlie Parker on the sax, that's a square.
I mean, Andy of Mayberry... You know, we used to be like this wholesome show we'd watch as kids, but now it's kind of weird.
Yeah, but notice there were no black people in it.
Yeah.
He's my kind of nigger.
All right, here we go. Let's start again.
And a good Friday afternoon to you.
Yes.
To you?
Wet Friday.
Yeah, it's wet, and I don't know if we really expected this much rain, but a lot of birthdays on the birthday list today. Our hats off to Curly Pubes from his brother Jeff is turning 50 today.
Then also Eaton Beaver, who is 55 years old today.
All right, and we're going to go to Swap Shop items now.
Here is for sale a Jack Off brand used tire jack, $35. Ask for Mike Roch at 3491. Here is for sale several shrimp sauce saucers with 6 sections of sweet and sour summer sauce. Stop by 776 South 2nd Street. Call Skip at 8765.
Here's one Fay Gala chocolate making kit. Includes 4 molds and 2 fudge packers. It's portable, so you can pack fudge indoors and outdoors with all your friends. Designed by Chef Mike Morales. Call after 5 p.m. Ask for Reverend Fred Norris at 5817. And that concludes Swap Shop items.
Got a lot of it. I like that. Exciting. Johnny Damon's on the phone to discuss Gary's pitch. I won't keep him long. Johnny, hi, welcome to the show, Johnny.
So it's leave off the extra S for sanity?
Do you want to hear do you guys want to hear the Tradio call?
Go
I
ahead.
did promise I would play it. Sal and Richard called into the Christian station Tradio show, and they did manage to slip in a few names via email. And
Let's listen.
evidently, they don't actually read these things beforehand or have any clue what's going on.
They're flying by the seat of their pants.
Yeah, this is in addition to the one yesterday. Is that the new one?
Is that the new one? Because it's the Andy Griffith music again.
I think it is the new one, Howard.
It is?
It was the same group?
I think I remember when you played this off the air. It's the new one.
Okay. Guys, you say dark gray. It's white, isn't it? I hate those guys back there.
We're always having these arguments about color.
You fucking... I'm sorry. What's the matter with you? Please, could you get it together? Thank you. Screws me up every day.
And with that familiar theme, we do welcome you to a Wednesday's edition of Swap Shop. Well, we've got birthdays.
Oh, well, let's do that.
Today is a very special birthday for Mike Roch. Hope I'm saying that right. He is 98 years young today.
Ooh, boy, standing ovation.
Wow.
Mike, happy birthday to you.
Roch.
Yeah, do hope and pray. Wow, 98.
Yeah.
So, salutes.
Yeah.
Then also today, one more birthday here.
All right.
Sharon Cox is having a birthday today, and her son.
Well, happy birthday, Sharon.
I want to say happy birthday wish to Phil Collards, 85. God
Phil
bless
what?
you.
Yeah, I hope you have a great day.
Phil who?
I didn't get
Fake
that one.
collards?
I don't know.
Phil Fake Collards.
Huh? I don't get that one.
Fake caller, maybe? Where's Jackie Martling when you need
Fake
him?
callers? Phil Fake Callers.
No, that ain't
Phil,
fun.
Fake
What
callers,
were you going
yeah.
for there, Sal?
Filthy colors.
Oh,
Filthy Collards. A racist joke.
Oh.
So what did the guy say?
Fake callers.
Filthy colors.
Let me hear. Wait.
And that will conclude.
85. I want to say happy birthday wish to Phil Collards, 85.
She's got a cold, so it doesn't sound.
Yeah, I hope you have a great day.
How do you spell Filthy Collards?
It's Phil, and the last name is TheeColerdz.
I love how Sal thinks that's such a common phrase that we all would have just
DZ.
immediately
Yeah.
gotten that.
DZ.
Yeah.
Had you heard boogie before?
What's that?
Had you said boogie before?
No, I've never used the word boogie.
Were you familiar with its?
No, not like that. No.
So it's Filthy Collards.
Right.
And what else?
Sharon Cox.
Sharon Cox.
And Mike Crotch.
Mike Crotch you used on the first one, too.
Yeah, we did. Well, because we sent in an email, and yeah, we did it.
All right.
Yeah, you're
Well, I
a
was
regular
just
Albert
gonna-
Brooks.
I was just going to say she was questioning her pronunciation on Mike Crotch, but she got it perfect.
We originally had Filthy Coons, but she didn't pronounce it right.
Why are you so racist?
We're not.
Why
It's-
do you hate black people so
No,
much?
oh, no, not at all. It's not that.
You like black people?
Yeah.
Oh,
How
you
often
We
have you
had
said
the Spanish. We had
filthy colors?
We had greasy spicks, and that.
Why do
didn't-
you hate Spanish
No,
people?
not at all.
All right, get out of here.
It's a
I'm
test.
done with you.
It's
In
a
front
test
of
on
Les
psychology.
Walgreens.
It's just
Oh, he's doing a study.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
to see what we could get away with.
Did you hear the first one he did?
Yeah, I thought there was a couple.
Well, no, it was the one where he got all these names on.
I honestly, I am in awe sometimes of what the work ethic that
Yes.
Sal has.
I love Sal, but he you know, he had to rein him in.
But mixed with the mentality. That's what's great about it.
And a good Friday afternoon to you.
Yes,
To
wet
ya?
Friday.
Yeah, it's wet, and I don't know if we really expected this much rain, but a lot of birthdays on the birthday list today. Our hats off to Curly Pubes from his brother Jeff is turning 50 today.
And also Eaton Beaver, who is 55 years old today.
All right, and we're going to go to Swap Shop items now.
Here is for sale a Jack Off brand used tire jack, $35. Ask for Mike Roch at 3491. Here is for sale several shrimp sauce saucers with 6 sections of sweet and sour summer sauce. Stop by 776 South 2nd Street. Call Skip at 8765.
Here is one Fay Gala chocolate making kit. Includes 4 molds and 2 fudge packers. It's portable, so you can pack fudge indoors and outdoors with all your friends. Designed by Chef Mike Morales. Call after 5 p.m. Ask for Reverend Fred Norris at 58. 7.
He gets them all in there.
Oh, it's great.
There's some more that Sal wrote. A big happy birthday to La Kiju.
Kiju.
Yeah.
Like Kiju.
Yeah, Kiju.
All right, Robin, what else is in the news? Thank you,
And
Sal.
Nicole Smith's lawyer turned boyfriend Howard K. Stern and 2 doctors pleaded.
It's just weird to me. I don't understand what's going on. Hey, let me play this for you because we got to start our news block. But I wanted to play this for you because I think this is great. Sal and Richard once again emailed and texted to the swap shop, Tradio. And they put more phony names and products into this. And this is unbelievable. This is on some Christian radio station where they have Tradio. And it's these 2 women, and apparently, I guess they really don't pre-read anything, and they don't really pay attention to what they're reading because it's absurd what they got on the air there.
Wow.
This is a brand new one. Yet another one. Listen to this.
And welcome back to the second half of Swap Shop on this Friday.
Here's a 76 Chevy truck, 4-wheel drive, needs some work, make an offer. 5-2.
And this is what your boys need. 2 Australian baby ducks.
Oh, my word.
And 1 exotic jungle bunny imported from Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
The jungle bunny is known to be feisty but can be trained. They're just looking for a loving home for these animals. Call after 2 o'clock. Tom or Tracy at 584.
I know so many moms that would love to have that for Mother's Day.
Yeah, there's the baby ducks and an exotic jungle bunny. There you have it.
That would be cute, though.
And we have got some folks that have got, I have no bukkake sauce. That's what they say. It's all natural. You can find out more. They've got some of this for sale at 5874. Okay. And some folks just are willing to share a recipe that they have for blumpkin pie, which is blueberries and pumpkin.
I would have guessed that.
If I'd have thought about it, it makes sense. Blumpkin.
Blueberry and pumpkin. That sounds good together.
They say it's a fun recipe and they'd love to share it with you. You can call Diane at 4524. We got a bathroom faucet set by Golden Shower. The Golden Shower streams warm every time. So I guess that's a kind of a brand. Call and ask for Denise at 5864. Now this, folks, you need to listen to this. I'm kind of reading these as I get to them. I haven't got to preview them. But there is a contractor in the area that's going to be dropping loads of dirt today at the quarry.
How cool is that? Sign me up.
If you need a hefty fertile load for your garden or your yard, come by.
Oh, wow.
And that's today only.
Free.
Yeah.
All right. Here is a rim job brand 18-inch aluminum rim set of 4. Excellent condition. Asking $45 for the 4. Call Rod at 845. I think we're good to go.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up Swap Shop.
Anytime.
It's okay. We'll see you tomorrow, folks.
Sal and Richard, that's amazing.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
And I guess they fax or email everything in.
And they just read it.
They just read
When
it right
she
through.
goes after the dropping loads, when the other one goes, I would love to get some of that.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. I mean, that is
a big full load, of course.
You should let Sal email Beth now.
That is great. He's earned his way back. All right.
Well, I even loved it when she said, mothers, that would be so nice for Mother's Day. A nice jungle bunny.
The jungle bunny can be tamed. It's wild, but it can be tamed.
But it can be trained.
Trained.
Moms would love a jungle bunny. All right, look, why don't we get my man? Hey, look, Hey, I meant to ask you something, Richard, as long as I have you here. Richard Christie, everybody. Why wouldn't you tell me you got a record deal? You have a band of some sort that's signed with a record label?
Hey, congrats, man.
Thanks.
I read the press release, and I was like, well, gee, why would Richard keep that a secret from me?
Well, it wasn't really official till a few days ago, so...
So why wouldn't you tell us a few days ago?
Oh, I didn't want to, jinx it,
Have we been Richard Christie?
No,
You
this
didn't want
is
to
real. I didn't want to jinx it by like going around, and plus I don't want to like act like I'm bragging or anything.
Let's see here. I read the press release. So, famed metal drummer Richard Christie's new band, Charred Walls of the Damned.
Wow.
Well, that's
what
a good name for a metal band.
You want to hear how I got
How old
the name?
are you again?
What about Budapest Gambit?
How old are you again?
35.
Right. Charred Walls of the Damned. That's so like 15 years old.
It's so cool sounding.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
CWOD.
You better come with something really heavy with that name.
Oh, it is.
Why Charred Walls of the Damned?
Because I can actually, if Sal's listening, if he can put up the call. You know, the Tradio calls we've been doing for the last couple weeks?
Yeah.
The Christian radio station. So me and Sal started getting a little cocky and putting in even crazier stuff in his emails. Like I sold a used jizz rag and stuff like that.
Right.
So I guess they started to get wise to us, and they scolded us on the air a day or two ago. Yeah, they.
Why didn't I hear that?
Because I just finished editing it.
Okay.
So if Sal
says GP1 in dark gray.
Okay.
And the name came from them scolding us.
They said Charred Walls of the Damned?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
All right. So everybody knows what Richard's talking about. The guys have been back there calling into Tradio. And a lot of the Tradio is on Christian radio stations. And this is where you can swap and shop stuff. And they've been selling whacked out items on the air. All right, let's take a listen to this. So they finally get wise.
Yeah, well, I think maybe somebody called and told them either that we've been playing the calls or that, you know, somebody recognized that one of the things was fake.
What color is it in? Did he say?
Sal's just yelling out, he says dark gray. GP1, dark gray.
Kind of just hit something here real quick and move on. There was some things that... an email, if you have tried to email us a swap shop item, we probably will be calling you to verify the items. We've had some things that were sent in, and
the devil.
And I pray for whoever is thinking that it's funny. And,
everyone.
For anything that we don't want to get into it real big because you know what?
No.
It just makes me mad.
But I will say this, is if you're listening, God loves you.
Yeah.
Jesus died on the cross for you. And I pray that if you're not saved, then I'd pray that the Lord would save you.
Yeah.
And so we're praying for you. Not in a bad mood or pray any kind of retribution upon you whatsoever, but we are praying that God will save your soul.
Yeah.
And so
it's one way to get people to pray for you.
We are praying for you here in the ministry and many others, and the Lord will.
What a bunch of robots.
Now let's get back to the swap shop. We have one porch monkey. They're feisty.
Definitely save you if you would just call upon His name. He'll change your nature.
Yeah.
He'll make you a new creature.
Amen.
And you can come join us in heaven.
Amen.
Because one day the Lord's going to rapture us out. And there's nothing more than I would like to see is that individual, whoever you are, if you're listening, I'd love to see you sitting beside us there at the marriage supper of the Lamb, saved by God's grace and not in a devil's hell where you'd be putting your nails in the charred walls of the damned. I pray that you don't end there.
Yeah.
I pray that God will save you.
Amen. And that's the prayer that we all have for you.
Yep.
We'll leave it at that.
Yep.
I like that. Now I see Charred Walls of the Damned to kind of get it. Now it's kind of funny. But I like that voice they put on. They're seething. And, you know, they're not saved. They're probably completely flawed human beings. And they, you know... Well, I just want to say that we are praying for you. No kind of retribution. Just that Jesus who died on the cross for you is going to come back and get you.
Yeah, he'd rather see you in the charred walls of the damned.
I know. They want to see us burn.
Where you'll be, but you can join us in heaven. You can join us in Fantasyland.
Yeah, you can join us in the slams and the...
Lambs of the God of the Blood.
What was that meal?
Yeah.
It sounded like a good meal with the guide. I guess they picture themselves at a table with the Lord Jesus Christ, and they're going to be up in the sky, and you're going to be down below in the charred walls of the damned.
You know, now that it's happened 2,000 years ago, I'm really appreciative that Jesus died for my sins. But if he said he was going to do that, wouldn't you go, look, don't do that, man. I don't want you to do that.
Don't be such a martyr.
Right. I mean, I don't want you to do that. I'm not for my sins.
But I like their thought, too. Like what? Like, let's imagine they're right, and they're up there in heaven, you're in hell, and some guy says to you, "What are you in hell for? Did you partake in the Holocaust?" No, I made prank phone calls to Tradio. I mean, listen to the logic.
I asked Tradio to sell one jungle bunny.
A rim job.
Should I play an example of what you did in case anyone missed it? Which is the good one, guys? GP1 in...
I think it says more fake items. It's listed as more fake items.
Okay.
That's the newest one.
I love that you got yelled at.
And welcome back to the second half of Swap Shop on this Friday.
Here's a 76 Chevy truck, 4-wheel drive, needs some work, make an offer. 5-2.
And this is what your boys need. 2 Australian baby ducks.
Oh, my word.
And 1 exotic jungle bunny imported from Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
The jungle bunny is known to be feisty but can be trained. They're just looking for a loving home for these animals. Call after 2 o'clock.
Now you know why they're idiots and they buy all that religious dogma.
They're so dumb.
They're so dumb, like, a jungle bunny. What would a jungle bunny be?
Really? You feel like shaking them and saying, you're just dumb.
I like they want me to change and become boring like them. I'm having fun. I don't want to
You
change.
see, at 5...
Yeah, but you're the devil.
8-4.
I know so many moms that would love to have that for Mother's Day.
Yeah, the baby ducks and an exotic jungle bunny. There you have it.
That would be cute, though.
And we have got some folks that have got...
I don't know one person who wants exotic jungle bunnies in their house.
Especially if they're feisty.
I mean, if it's almost, they're so perfect, they say it again.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I would love those. Oh, yes, those exotic jungle bunnies.
How about for Mom?
For Mom!
For Mom.
Oh, bukkake sauce. That's what they say. It's all natural.
All natural.
You can find out more. They've got some of this for sale at 5874.
Okay.
And some folks just are willing to share a recipe that they have for blumpkin pie, which is blueberries and pumpkin.
I would have guessed that.
If I'd have thought about it, it makes sense. Blumpkin.
Blueberry and pumpkin. That sounds good together.
They say it's a fun recipe.
Honey, you don't know how much fun Blumpkin can be.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd love to share it with you. You can call Diane at 4524. We got a bathroom faucet set by Golden Shower. The Golden Shower streams warm every time. So I guess that's a kind of a brand. Call and ask for Denise at 5864. Now, this, folks, you need to listen to this. I'm kind of reading these as I get to them. I haven't got to preview them. But there is a contractor in the area that's going to be dropping loads of dirt today at the quarry.
How cool is that? Sign me up.
If you need a hefty, fertile load for your garden or your yard, come by.
Oh, wow.
And that's today only.
Free.
Yeah.
All right. Here is a rim job brand 18-inch aluminum rim set of 4. Excellent condition. Asking $45 for the 4. Call Rod at 8245. I think we're good to go.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up Swap Shop.
Anytime.
It's okay.
There we go.
We'll see you tomorrow, folks.
So that's why Sal and Richard got yelled at.
I don't know what it says about my maturity, but I will laugh at that every time.
And I got to thank Al Gore for inventing the internet, because it really has helped out the prank calling Tradio business, because I grew up when I was a young boy in Kansas. We had this same kind of show, but we didn't have the internet to email all these fake items. We'd have to sneak in the middle of the night and drop off like pieces of paper with all this crazy stuff.
What about mailing it, Richard?
Well, I didn't want them to have my return address. We'd sneak at like 2 a.m. and drop them off at this radio station.
Yep, the internet has made it much easier for your business. And your business is prankster and devil worshiper.
Gotta just hit something here real quick and move on.
I love that she's yelling at you.
There was some...
I think she's yelling at me, too, because after all,
You spawned.
I laugh at all this. Yeah.
She's yelling at anyone who thinks the call is funny, which is everyone in the world.
Right.
Except them.
things that... an email, if you have tried to email us a swap shop item, we probably will be calling you to verify the items. We've had some things that were sent in, and
They're not going to do that.
And
The devil.
just
like that guy who chimes in. The devil.
The devil.
The devil.
The devil.
So look, they've had to put in a new system to try to catch you.
Satan.
I pray for whoever is thinking that it's funny. And for anything that we don't want to get into it real big, because you know what,
No.
it just makes me mad.
But I will say this, is if you're listening, God loves you.
Yeah.
Jesus died on the cross for you. And
They say it so angrily.
And I pray that if you're not saved, then I'd pray that the Lord would save you.
Yeah.
And so we're praying for you. Not
yeah. You're a good man. You're the kind of guy I'd like to bang the shit out of.
Yeah.
in a bad mood or pray any kind of retribution upon you whatsoever, but we are praying that God will save your soul.
Yeah.
And so we are praying for you here in the ministry and many others.
Anyway, that chick could be hot. There's no way, right?
Yeah.
Jay and Sal were talking about that. Like, what do those two chicks look like? Because
the two who read this stuff, but I'm saying this chick was yelling at you.
Overly religious chicks are hot when they're like 17, 18, 19, but usually the hot ones leave the church. You know,
Well, they get pulled away.
Well,
I guarantee you this broad who's yelling at you weighs 250 minimally.
Well, we cut it out of the call, but one day on the air, they went off for about 15 minutes about how much they love strawberry pie.
Yeah.
Like all the women on the station.
I guarantee that the chick on the radio here, it looks like Greg Luzinski.
And the Lord will definitely save you if you would just call upon His name. He'll change your nature.
Yeah.
He'll make you a new...
Yeah, because she's got kind of a nice voice, but I guarantee you she looks like Newt Gingrich in a dress. You know.
Some people think Rocky Allen has a nice voice.
Right.
Preacher. And you can come join us in heaven. Because one day the Lord's going to rapture us out. And there's nothing more than I would like to see is that individual, whoever you are, if you're listening, I'd love to see you sitting beside us there at the marriage supper of the Lamb, saved by God's grace and not in a devil's hell where you'd be putting your nails in the charred walls of the damned. I pray that you don't end there.
Yeah.
I pray that God will save you.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's the prayer that we all have for you.
Yep.
We'll leave it at that.
Yep.
That chick's no fun, trust me.
Now I'll get back to blowing our producer.
I really want to go with Sal down to that marriage supper of the Lambs.
Right.
Maybe
Sounds
take Howard
like
TV with us.
Fun.
What you got?
I don't know how into this you want to get, but did you heard the guy said something like the Lord's going to rapture us out?
Yeah.
So somebody was explaining to me that means that Christians believe that when the end of the world comes, that God's going to come and take everyone who's a good Christian off the planet. They'll go right to heaven.
Right.
And then everybody else gets 7 years left on earth to prove that whether they should go to heaven or hell.
You never heard of rapture, guy?
Yeah.
Not like that.
Really? That's what I always knew it was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to feel really shitty if God doesn't rapture me out. I mean,
I'm going to start saying rapture out.
Rap out.
I don't want to be left behind. You mean, how are they going to rapture out? Are they going to go flying into the sky?
Yeah, like
I guess you just get sucked up.
Yeah,
They just disappear.
Think of Ghost, Howard.
Heaven.
No,
I think more like
Star Trek.
Star Trek, where they put you in a bubble. You know what? Or if anybody saw the recent movie Watchmen, where where Dr. Manhattan puts a bubble around you on Mars, and then can protect you and take you off. I prefer to think of rapture like that. God's going to put a big bubble around us, and you'll see all these like nice people floating up into the sky, and we're going to be like, fuck.
Yeah, but can you imagine the party that there's going to be for that 7 years? Knowing everybody's just going to die, everybody's going to party like crazy.
Well, you don't have to die.
Then you won't be raptured.
It's not going to be.
You behave.
After you see something like that for 7 years, I'm going to be on good behavior. I'm not making any phony phone calls.
You're going to start doing a swapping shop trying to get into heaven.
Yeah, just say, for instance, it's fucking true. Just try to believe that. You don't party.
Right.
I mean, you don't want to go to heaven. You want to be.
You're not understanding the concept of rapture. When you see everyone floating up into the sky, you're going to say to yourself, well, if I've got 7 years, I guess God's going to announce you have 7 years. He's going to suddenly begin being very talkative. Yeah. And he's going to tell you have 7 years to prove yourself to him. So now that you saw this, you saw God, you saw everyone go up into the sky, you're going to really behave yourself. And maybe for 7 years, I'm going to be great.
Maybe Richard's thinking he'll just be good the last of the 7 years.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll party till
for
then.
the last year.
Here's what I don't understand. Like, those people would probably, if they saw like a bunch of guys in Africa with spears dancing around a rock with paint on it, they would laugh at them.
Right.
But in the meantime, they think we're just going to fly into the sky.
Right. Well, that's what they believe.
But I always heard the way
I think it's great that they think they're going in the sky, and Richard isn't because he made a phony phone call.
Right. Yeah, that's the best. God knows what they're up to.
Yeah, those two.
Rapture's my favorite.
I've done a lot besides make phone calls. I've, jacked off a lot and stuff.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah, what
I'll tell you who's not going to experience rapture.
Welcome back to Bazaar, and Flea Market. If you have anything to buy, sell, or trade, and you're on.
Yeah. Shout out here. To Andre, Vivian, his lovely mom Vivian, Lakeisha Barnes down in Tarboro, North Carolina, the great Ken Ahotia, and Elena Grace Francia in Reno, Nevada, Tom Hoffman, and his little dog Ember in Chantilly, Virginia, Jeff and Patty Knudsen out in Reno, Nevada, and his lovely mom Grace down in Virginia,
I don't know what
in Qualicum Beach, Canada, Dave Wolf and Nick Good wrote a book called Amazing Grace. In which I mentioned prominently, go to Success. It's a marvelous book.
I didn't want to do that. I was mesmerized, I was looking into Medusa's eyes. But
I know.
I couldn't look away.
We've got a responsibility here.
Holy cow! Bizbaz, hello.
Hey, good morning. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Hey, I'm on the road right now. My wife has been looking for a vacuum, and she just left as well. She wanted me to give you a buzz. Is there one online available?
We're pulling it up as we speak. What's your name?
My name is Jerry.
Jerry, let's see if we can find one vacuum. Saltwater clownfish, chocolate maker, tire jack, vacuum for sale.
Oh, great.
One. This is a joke.
What are you talking about?
It's a dirty joke that I have to delete.
Shoot.
What does it say?
I'm not going to repeat it.
Is it ugly?
It's very ugly, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
So I now have to do that. So, no, that was a joke. Somebody
She said it was made by Cleveland. Cleveland Steamer.
Nah, that's okay. Somebody's a clown.
All right.
Just keep in mind, we do have caller ID. So, come on. And now I have your email as well because you put your email into the ad.
You big dummy.
All righty. Bizbaz, good morning.
10 minutes times 10 cigarettes. How long is it?
10 minutes times 10 cigarettes is an hour.
Every time I have a cigarette, it's 10 minutes.
Oh, then it's it's an hour and 20 minutes.
What is going on today? Is there
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Or something? What is something in the water? Bizbaz.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good.
Fine.
5-piece Yamaha drum kit. It's about 6 years old, $250 for that.
All right.
I also have a rusty trombone by Dick Bukaki, and I want $65.
It's this guy that's, oh my God.
Bizbaz, good morning.
Hello, lady. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm doing fine since I see you.
Who is this?
I got some remedy jars, you know what I mean?
I'm having trouble understanding you. Have you been drinking this morning?
Yeah, a little cocoa butter here, you know what I mean?
He was drinking cocoa butter. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's been drinking.
Boy, Faye. Bizbaz, hello.
How you doing, guys?
Good.
Hey, I got a 14-year-old young Korean boy.
What the hell is wrong with him? Stop being an idiot, all right? Find somebody else to bother.
It just ruins the show for everybody.
I bet.
It really does.
Not even Jewish, and I'm feeling all that pain.
It's just stupid. Bizbaz, hello.
Are you kidding me?
Let's stick to bizbusiness, shall we?
But we got one clown out there who's torturing us this morning.
Bizbaz.
Robin, remember the first one he had?
Bizbaz,
What is
hello.
up with that guy?
Who cares? Bizbaz, hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no sense in calling here. You're just wasting my time.
Bizbaz, hello.
You guys need to get the authorities on these idiots that are calling and ruining the show.
Yeah, it's just, it sounds like it's just the same one guy. He's probably got a couple of his buddies, and they're using a couple of different phones, but it's, what can you do?
Well, it ain't right, because you put on a good show, and you provide a good service for good people out there, and we appreciate it.
Oh, I know you do. This is a very rare case.
And now, for the lady, you ever lay a pussy fart?
There's a bunch of things I want to play for you. I was just listening to Sal and Richard's Swap Shop playback. I didn't realize they got the word Fagula in there.
Is this one where they got them to say a bunch of crazy names again?
Yeah, that was good. They did another one recently. This is where Richard whipped out his feedback thing where he plays. He tells the host that he should lower his radio. It was really good.
Well, we're reaching out and touching you right here on the Swap Shop. And so if you haven't called us and you got something you want to buy, sell, or trade, we'd like to hear from you. Swap Shop, good morning.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, I got a couple things for sale. I got a dip net that I want to sell. 2644. Okay. Are you still there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you turn your radio down, please?
Are you on the computer?
Is that your radio, Jack?
Yeah.
Hi, Jack. How are you? I think you're...
Well, there's something going on there. I can't hardly. That's on the computer. So you have to turn it off before you call. We get a feedback. Swap Shop, good morning.
Good morning, Jack. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
What in tarnation's going on with the radio today? Keeps feeding back left and right.
No, sir, it's not us. It's not us.
Oof, my eardrums are ready to pop.
Well, and nobody's having the problem except you.
Let's get down to business. I want to sell a few things.
Well, go ahead.
We have Robin Quiver's Red Snapper. It's a delicious meal. It comes in a black box, and Robin's Red Snapper is very tasty. It goes great with the enema coffees.
Okay. Need your phone number.
75.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
God bless you, Jack.
Yes, sir.
And fix up those radio problems, will you, please?
All right. Swap Shop, good morning.
Jack, how are you?
I'm doing fine, sir.
I called a while ago. I think something was wrong with your computer there. I gotten some feedback or something. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
So what I was trying to say is I got a dip net. It's good for about probably a 30-pound catfish it'll hold. And you got your radio up there again?
Hey, sir, whatever you're doing there, it's messing me up over here.
I think that's on your end.
No, sir. Good gracious. I mean, hey. No, don't get me that. When you have a computer, you have to turn it or speakers off. If you don't, I'm going to get all kind of feedback coming back to me because there's about a 10 or 15-second delay. So you can't talk to me and run on the computer at the same time. It's almost impossible. I'm trying to explain that clearly.
Right.
I can't. Well, that's all the time we're going to have. Thank you for being with us here this morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock. Have a great day. Stay tuned now for the latest news.
There it is.
Oh, that
Swap
was
Shop.
funny.
That's a good one, right? Always dicking with that guy.
Hey.
Austin, who needs to know about this stuff. Hey, before I forget, I love this call. Richard made a call to Tradio. Now, they're on really religious radio stations.
Yeah, I don't understand what Tradio and religion have to do with each other, but they seem to go together.
Yeah, a lot of Christian stations carry Tradio. So in this ongoing series of calling Tradio, Richard's whole premise is God blesses everything. God bless everything. And it goes on for 4 minutes. But I don't know.
They can't hang up on him because of that?
Yeah. And he's just God blessing everything. And I love it. And at one point, he God blesses God And it gets more and more ridiculous.
God bless
at one point in this call, he God blesses a chair, because the chair is so beautiful, and you got to hear it. Here he is. Here's Richard in what I think is a great Tradio call. I call this God Bless Everything. And for your enjoyment this morning, we have it all for you.
Swamp Chump, good morning.
Good morning. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay, and how are you?
I'm good, thank you. God bless you, Jack. Good to hear your voice. How you doing today?
I'm doing fairly well.
Good. I just want to say God bless you, and God bless all the DJs there, Richard, Bobby, and Rodney. Hope they're doing well.
Oh, yeah, they're doing good.
Oh, good to hear that. I wanted to say God bless my grandson, Rusty. He just started summer vacation today.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
He's going to be playing baseball this summer.
Well, great.
And I just wanted to say God bless the USA and our troubled economy. I hope things are going to get better.
Well, it seems to be improving a little bit.
Little bit. And just wanted to say God bless the Kansas City Royals. My grandson's a big fan of them, and they're doing pretty good this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing good. I love God bless baseball. It's a good pastime.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to say also, God bless the auto industry. They're having a lot of trouble.
They sure are.
And God bless Jesus. Jesus, the reason you and I are here.
Amen to that.
Amen. Amen, Jack. God bless you, Jack.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I wanted to say, Jack, hello?
Yes.
I just wanted to say, too, I want to say God bless the weather we've been having.
Oh, it's been great.
Pretty nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to say, God bless the phone companies, too, because without them, I wouldn't even be talking to you right now.
You got that right.
And, so God bless technology, too, and God bless Alexander Graham Bell for inventing the telephone, because without that, I don't know how I'd talk to you, Jack.
I hear you.
I guess I'd have to come up to the radio station and talk to you in person. And also, God bless email and computers, because people are able to email their swap shop items into your computer. So God bless that. And God bless microphones, because you're able to talk on the radio, and I love your voice.
Well, thank you, sir, and I want you to have a good day.
And God bless your sponsors, too. I want
you got that right.
Yeah, right.
You're right.
And God bless chairs, because I know right now you're sitting in a chair, and you'd have to stand up and do your broadcast if you didn't have. So whoever invented the chair, God bless you. And I just wanted to also say God bless God, because without God and Jesus and Mary and Joseph, I don't think anything would be happening on this earth.
You're right.
Without anything. And I just wanted to say, God bless vitamins, because I have old bones, and my bones are just not working like they used to. But with vitamins, they're working a little better than they were.
That's great.
And God bless doctors for helping me. And I also had a problem with my rectum, and my doctor fixed it up. He patched it up. It fell out the other day because I'm getting a little older, as we all are, Jack.
Right.
And my rectum fell off, and he put it back in there, and it seems to be working fine. I went to the bathroom this morning, and everything came out all right. God bless my rectum, and God bless God and my doctors, and God bless, my grandson, Rusty, and God, is there anything I'm missing, Jack?
I think you got them all, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Well, did I say God bless the other DJs?
Yes, sir. You got it.
God bless. Hold on, my grandson wanted to say, what, son? Oh, God bless our blessings.
You got that right. Thank you, sir. Better go.
Our blessings.
All right.
Make sure, don't forget, Jack, to count your blessings.
I do every day. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Oh, and God bless. God bless.
All right. And we'll be back in just a
moment. That's good stuff.
That's good, man. That's good. That's when you know you're on a roll, when you God bless and everything.
God bless our blessing.
Yes, God bless everything. Jerry, you're on the air in Detroit, Michigan.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Welcome to Tradio.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, I just want to say that lately...
With the whole, well, we should give Richard and Sal their due. We got a Tradio call replay today with the God Bless thing. Now, Gary, is this call part of the Ethel series or the Confusion series, or where would you put this one?
This is part of the Tradio series.
So Tradio has its own series.
I would say so, yes. Tradio falls into, it doesn't have to be Tradio to be in the Tradio series. It could be Swap Shop. It could be any of the Tradio type calls.
And did this bring Richard out at all? Did you see him today in the back?
No, but I went in and I congratulated him. I was telling him the brilliance of that call for me, right from the second I listened to it about 5:30 this morning, and the brilliance is every time the guy's about done with him, Richard says God bless is something that the guy can't hang up on. So like there's one part where he goes, God bless the chair. The guy's like, oh my God. And then he goes, and God bless all our sponsors. So you can't hang up on that. Then he does a couple of other like wacky things, and he says, God bless Jesus. So you can't hang up on Jesus. You can't hang up on the sponsors. I thought it was brilliantly crafted.
And when Ethel worked her grandson into it, is that the way of Sal getting, is that like his Hitchcock thing where Sal has to be on the call along with Richard?
No, because if that were the case, Sal would have been more prominent on the call.
You think so?
What tarnation's going on here?
Well, I know those guys were thrilled with getting the call replay today. So kudos to them. And I hear Teddy playing the music, which means it's time to wrap up the wrap-up show.
And welcome to the Radio Shopping Show, the most amazing show on the radio. You caller, welcome to the Radio Shopping Show.
Yeah, hi. I'm going to put some stuff up for sale. It's a little tough for me. My wife passed away last year, so I'm finally partnering with some of her good stuff.
Okay. I think you want Tradio, by the way.
What's that?
I think you wanted Tradio. That would be during like from 12:30 to 1 o'clock.
Would you, just as a courtesy, take down my items and leave them for the Tradio fellows? Could you do that for me? Because I can't get to the phone much. I'm disabled.
That would be, I couldn't do that from the Radio Shopping Show standpoint. You'd have to call, unfortunately, from 12:30 to 1 o'clock. That's
shit, that's...
All right. And sorry about that, folks. And I believe he was disabled. And let's go back to... And also, there's a new show that's starting next Monday called Mortgage 101. And the host, Barclay Butler, is with us. And welcome to the Radio Shopping Show.
Thank you very much.
What's the format going to be?
Primarily, it's going to be for education purposes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Barclay.
Thank you.
And we'll look forward to talking to you later on Mondays. Let's go back to your calls. Continue with you, caller.
How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, I was curious real quick. Is Barclay Butler still around?
No, he's not.
Oh, it's his old buddy Rusty. I want to say hi to him.
No, he's around here doing some promotions for his show.
Oh, well, he borrowed a porn movie from me about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, all right. That's good. Yep. Okay. All right. And let's go back to... And let me see, having some interesting calls this morning, and of course, you know, we do when you have this many good savings on the Radio Shopping Show, you're always going to get interesting calls with the interesting savings, extraordinary calls, extraordinary savings here on the Radio Shopping Show. And let's go back to you, caller. Is this Sammy?
That's correct.
And Sammy, how can I help you?
Any other bowling packages available?
Bowling packages. I will tell you what we have, bowling-wise. I might have another Family Fantastic package.
If there's one available, that would be wonderful.
I've got the $80 going for $17. I've got a couple left. I can throw one in your bin.
I'll take one of those bowling packages.
All right. Those
I
are
love
great.
that package. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a great deal.
I love bowling. I once put a bowling pin all the way up my asshole.
Oh, gosh. What is it with... all right. Let's go with... And for the Radio Shopping Show, I apologize for some of the people that are calling. You know what? It makes up that the people who do call and on the Radio Shopping Show and get some of the fabulous savings, like Legoland.